Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mark Goldbridge. That's football. We're live for Wales against Denmark. This is the end. Jordan won't be on the channel again.
Behave yourself. Behave yourself.
The last dance. The last dance.
This is only the beginning, Mark. We're going through. You're getting knocked out on Tuesday, and I'm taking over. Me and Craig. We're going to run it to the final.
Could happen. Dreams are good. Dreams are good. Always good to have. If you've got to have a dream. If you haven't got a dream, how are you going to have a dream come true? That's what I always say. But obviously, Jordan's confident. He's Welsh. You know, what do they say? Confidence before a fall. I'm just going to look. People think I'm anti-Welsh. I'm not anti-Welsh. I'm just
anti-Jordan, isn't you?
No, I'm just pro the team that's going to win. I know that Denmark are going to win, and I'd love to say Wales are going to win because I like Jordan and I like the Welsh. But you know, this will make it more enjoyable if you do win. I'm actually playing a part in this because, you know, I'm saying you're not going to win. So, but if you do win, it'll make it all the more enjoyable, won't it?
It'll make it so much sweeter, the fact that you continually back us not to win. So it just makes it that little bit sweeter. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Some of the boys are confident. I had a couple of message backs from some of the guys out there. They're happy. They're surprised how many Welsh fans are out there. They're confident.
I think we're going to get actual players.
Yeah.
Jordan with the things. Declan Rice watches me though.
He does. Yeah, he does.
Mason Greenwood knows who I am. You know, I'll take that. He's not even in the England squad, so you know. But there you go, Jordan with the name drop in there. Well, I bet it's the rubbish ones. I bet it's not the good players. I bet it's like Kiefer Moore and the reserve right back who is called Bob Jones or something.
We don't have a Jones in the team. We've discussed this. There is no Jones. And as for Kiefer Moore, as I continually like to remind you, he scored more than Harry Kane, and that's really got to hurt.
Look, my chance is coming on Tuesday. I can't help the draw. We've topped our group, so we're in the tournament longer.
You've got everything in your favour. You're playing at home. It's a really average German side, so there should be no excuses come Tuesday.
They smashed Portugal. They smashed Portugal.
With the help of a couple of own goals.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, stop making it about England. I know we've got to hype it up by mentioning England, but this is about Wales.
Yeah.
How are you? I mean, obviously, you've got to be confident. You've got to be confident, but it's a tough game.
It is tough, and everything that's happened with Eriksen just makes it that little bit harder. But you know what? Us Welsh, we're used to being the underdog. We're always the underdog, and in these situations, that's how we thrive. So it's nothing that they're not used to. I honestly feel like we will beat them 2-1 today. But what I would say is this is probably the toughest draw we could have had on this side of the group.
Yeah, I mean, Denmark. It could have been who else was in Denmark's group? I think it was Finland and Ukraine, wasn't it? So you could have got, Finland would have been in. This is the tough group, and they were so good against Russia. No, it would have been Russia, wouldn't it? Russia was in that group. So yeah, they were so good against Russia. I just think Denmark are probably the perennial sort of dark horse, really. I think they actually have got a good enough team that I just think they're going to win because they're a better team than you. Not because you can't win. It's not about bantering Wales. I just think they've got a better fluidity and team. They've got better players.
How can you say they've got better players than us? Gareth Bale,
playing up front.
Aaron Ramsey, Kiefer Moore at top. Joe Allen.
I didn't know he was 3 weeks ago. And I'm telling you what, a lot
the
of
Welsh Pirlo in midfield pulling strings, and you're talking about that.
Yeah, I thought he'd retired. Javi Allen. I thought he'd retired. Let's go through the team anyway. Just because a lot of people won't know the Welsh players. You'll recognise one or two: Ward, Roberts, Mepham, Roden. We know him. Davies, Spurs as well. Morel, never heard of him. Javi Allen at number 7. Gareth Bale, obviously. Past it, Bale. Aaron Ramsey, where's he been for a year? Dan James, meet, and Kiefer Moore, who we all like, but didn't know 3 weeks ago. Happy with that team? Would you have made any changes? That's pretty much the team that's been the team all the tournament, isn't it, really?
That's his go-to team. The players he rested against Italy, he's brought back in. They were to protect them because they were on a yellow card, not to miss this game. So really happy with the team. I think we'll see consistency in the play because they're used to playing with each other, and we will get the result done today.
Well, Denmark, you'll know most of their players. Schmeichel, Christensen, Kjær, Vestergaard, Larsen, Højbjerg, Delaney, Mail, Braithwaite, Damsgaard, Dolberg. So there's only a couple of players I don't really know on that pitch. And obviously Damsgaard is the one who scored the goal, the Sampdoria youngster. What a goal that was. So, they've got a lot of good players, and they're a good team. That's what I say about them. They're a good team.
They are a good team. You're right, Mark. And it's really strange, just even looking at that starting 11 now, why nobody picked them to be a dark horse in this tournament. I mean, you picked Turkey. That went well for you, didn't it? But I mean, just looking at this team now, they have got.
I meant to say Denmark. I get Czech Republic and Austria get mixed up. I've always got Denmark and Turkey mixed up. I think it's like because they wear red. I wonder whose kit you're borrowing today. Actually, I hope you're not playing in the Australian kit again.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one.
It really confuses me when you play in that yellow kit. But somebody's going to be playing in their away kit. Hopefully, it'll be Denmark.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, they should be, definitely. But they can have a lot of fans in that ground today.
Yeah, where's Poulsen, actually? That just made me realise. He must be injured. Oh, that's a big blow for the Dutch, for the Danes. He's not even on the bench.
No, he's not on the bench. I'm just looking now.
That is a good shout there. Poulsen, where is he? I like him. He's a good player. He's a big loss.
Do you know what the incentive today to win is? Is that if Wales do what they should do and England do what they do, we'll see you in the semis.
Yeah.
Absolute blockbuster.
You can tell I'm not listening when I say yes to total nonsense. What did you say? What? England? Well, for one, I don't think England will make the semis. I've just called the Danish the Dutch. Didn't mean to do that. But where's Poulsen? Anybody? I can't find. I can't find that. We have got the other watch along tonight. I think it's just me on my own tonight, so that'll be better, won't it? We have to have Jordan on. We're contractually obliged. I did say that anyway. Well, I didn't look. I'm like you lot. I didn't think they'd get out of the group either. So one more game of Jordan, and then we can forget about Wales.
We ain't going to be forgotten about too easy, mate. And it's all going to come back to bite you on the arsehole, this chat.
Netherlands will destroy Wales. Wrong side of the draw. No, it is the
no. That's not
wrong side.
Yeah, next. It's not.
Oh, it is. Are you on England's side then?
We play Netherlands.
I'll tell you what, I'd love you to get
England
through. If you beat, we've got a really easy game if we get past Germany. You've got like Ukraine or Sweden, and then if you scam your way to the semi-finals, that says in the final Wales England. Get out of the way.
That's exactly what I just said to you, and you weren't even listening to me. It'd be one of those games that
you won't get to the semis.
We will keep our end of the bargain. You just make sure you deliver. But listen, if we do it, we're going to have to watch it in the same room with barbed wire between us.
Yeah, I promise you we'll do that. There's your mate. He's on the BBC, Ashley Williams.
He's on. Yep, get it ready.
Gabby Oreth, she's probably pretending to be Welsh as well. I haven't seen her on the telly in a few years. I tell you what, she's you can't really say what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. It's not fair.
You're a bad fella, you are.
She's meant to be Welsh. I think her dad managed Wales.
Yeah,
Terry Oreth.
Terry.
See, I know a lot about the Welsh.
Secretly, you like Wales, don't you? You do.
I do like Wales. I think I've got family connections with Wales somewhere. I've never done one of them family tree things, but I'm sure somebody once said to me something about Wales. Maybe they've been on a Greenpeace tour. I don't know, but you know, I've been to Wales a few times, been through it. As I said, look, if Wales win, it's not like Scotland. I've got no issue with the Welsh. You know, it's all good, harmless fun. I just don't think you will win, and I can't lie about that. I think Denmark will win. So
yeah, but the ironic thing is you've gone against us in every game so far, and you've ended up with egg on your face every time. At some point, you're gonna have to.
And Switzerland,
you're gonna have to back us. You're gonna have to back us.
I don't actually think Wales are very good. See, he's got nothing to say about that.
No. Listen,
I don't think England are very good. If it helps, I don't think England are very good either. It's not like I'm pretending.
Give me or Craig 10 minutes on Tuesday. Just give us 10 minutes and let's see. Let's see.
I'm not being vulnerable. You know. Let's have a look. Somebody's watching from Bangladesh. Well done. Yeah, we've shouted you out now. Jordan, what happened to the Valleys? Oh, it got cancelled. We've already asked that question. Is it a last hurrah for Gareth Bale? I genuinely think that this is a hard game for Wales. They can win it. It's in Amsterdam, and they can win it. I'm not saying that they can't. This is not going to be Denmark 3, Wales 0. I'm saying it's going to be like 2-1, or to push it might be 2-0. But Wales more than capable. If England can draw with Scotland, then Wales, I'd be worried about England-Wales. But I just think Denmark have got too much quality in their first 11. Although I didn't realise Poulsen wasn't going to play, and that is a boost. That is a good boost for Wales. So look, it could be tough. We could get penalties in the very first knockout game, Jordan. We've got to bring that into the equation. But of course, we will get penalties at some point over this weekend. I think in the 4 games we've got, I think we'll see penalties at some point. Could be tonight. Austria might have a good defensive rear guard. This could easily go extra time.
Yeah, I think if looking at the game, if there's one that they sort of evenly match up, I would say it's today. I could see today going. But I just feel like we just got too much quality. I think our best players are better than their best players. And if they turn up on the day, they can't live with us.
What best players have you got better than theirs? Their goalkeeper shits all over you. He's probably the best player on the pitch.
Danny Ward has taught Schmeichel everything he knows. He's his number 2.
Exactly. It's his number 2. I think that's where we don't need to go through the rest of the team. The symbolic nature of this game is that Schmeichel is Leicester's number 1 and Ward is Leicester's number 2. And I think that's it.
Purely on salary basis. That's all. You cannot tell me that Danny Ward has not been the best performing goalkeeper this tournament so far.
I can.
No, you can't. Name it. There's no keeper. In the comments, you tell me.
Pickford's conceded less.
Oh, behave yourself. Pickford's terrible. You don't even like Pickford.
Not conceded any. I don't like Pickford, but look, Donnarumma's not conceded any either.
It's not about conceding. It's about performances.
I tell you what needs to happen for you today, though. We've been watching a few of these Welsh games. He's missed a penalty. He missed a sitter against Italy. You talk about Gareth Bale. He's actually been quite wasteful this season. Tournament.
He's got to put his chances away today. These are the big games, the game that matters. He's got to deliver today. Same with Aaron Ramsey. I mean, the chances he had against Turkey, luckily it didn't come back to haunt us, and we were able to get the result. But today, we've got to make it count.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you smashed Turkey, and it was the same ball all the time. Gareth Bale, late run by Aaron Ramsey into them one-on-one situations. I don't think Denmark will be that naive, but it was certainly a joyful way for Wales to exploit Turkey. Wales will be stripped of their blubber, says Maxwell Ezrin. And Bale's performance will decide the game, says Neil Anch. I don't rate Bale. I mean, famous last words, I don't rate Bale anymore. I used to really rate him, but I just think he's... I don't think you can... I think it's a disrespect. It's a bit like YouTube boxing. When you get in the ring as a YouTube boxer, you totally disrespect what a professional, hard sport it is. And I think to say that Gareth Bale can turn up in games like this anymore disrespects the level of sport, of football that we're playing at. You can't just turn it on and off. He turned it off. For whatever reason at Real Madrid, he turned it off. And he can't turn that on anymore, I don't think.
Well, I think he plays a different role now, Mark, for Wales.
Golf.
He hasn't got that shit. He hasn't got that blistering pace anymore, but he's got that eye for that pass. And you've seen that with Ramsey, the link up, those assists. He can thread a pass that only certain players can see, and he's one of those players who can see it. But I'll tell you someone else who can see it, a man like Joe Allen in the middle of that field.
Xavi Allen.
He can pull a pass that most players can't see.
I'll tell you what, I'm surprised he still can see. He's that old. I thought he'd retired. I genuinely did. I thought he was on like Saga holidays, wearing his glasses, walking with a stick. Xavi Allen.
He's still doing bits for Stoke.
Oh, God, look how old Xavi Allen is. He is.
Joe Allen. That's not that.
Got to be 36. 31. Bloody hell. There you go. He's younger than Cavani. Bloody hell.
That's what I say. These boys have got to turn up today. They've got to turn up. This is where it counts.
He says, Bale spent a year playing for a pub team. That's why he's gone downhill. Arteta out for buying Ben White. He's our Maguire, but cheaper. A mini fridge. Yeah, Arsenal are in trouble. Thanks for buying Ben White. You've saved us the bother. It's your turn to buy the banter centre-back. You know that, but to be fair to Ben White and to be fair to Harry Maguire didn't pick the £80 million fee, and Ben White hasn't picked £50 million. He's a £30 million player, and Harry Maguire was probably a £55 million player. It's just the incompetence of Arsenal and United to overpay for players, and it puts that pressure on them there. But no, I don't think England are going to win on Tuesday. This is not about. I wish I was doing this as a banter Englishman, thinking we're going to go through on Tuesday. I hope we're going to go through on Tuesday. I don't expect us to go through on Tuesday. This, to me, I think if Wales win it, and they've definitely got the camaraderie. I've been very impressed with the coach. I think he's done a great job considering, Ryan Giggs is the coach and, obviously isn't the coach. Some people are saying, well, Ryan Giggs is probably ringing him up. I don't care if he's ringing him up or not. Managing a team on the touchline is very different to somebody telling you what to do the night before. You've got to give him credit to that. Wales are capable of winning these games. They've done it before. I just think that Denmark will be the better team. I might be wrong. It has happened before. I might be wrong about it.
You've been wrong quite a few times, actually, Mark, recently.
Not really.
So, well, you have, the whole Turkey thing. You thought Wales were going to finish third. And,
everybody got that. Everyone got Turkey wrong. Turkey, Denmark.
Look at Kiefer Moore, the athlete there. Look at him.
There's an E in it. Yes, that's right, Advath. Denmark. Scooby-Doo. They are the Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo FC lives on with Denmark, the Great Danes. Scooby-Doo was a Great Dane. So there you go.
And you know what happened to you in the last Scooby-Doo team? You went against?
Yeah, they lost in the end. Iron Brew. They're sat at home. Scottish players now, they're sat at home, Scott McTominay and co, can of Iron Brew, battered Mars bar, thinking about what could have been.
Oh, there's a comment in there. Jack Thompson, you've really hurt my feelings there. Moore is a Poundland Peter Crouch. There's no need for that, mate. There's absolutely no need.
I'll tell you what, if they get the ball into the box as a threat, they've got to get down the flanks. They've definitely got to get down the flanks. And there's an interesting point. Ramsey and Bale, most chances created in the Euros so far. Yeah,
but we've got to make him count, Mark. It was really disappointing against Turkey. Although we won, it should have been 4 or 5-0.
He's a good player, Gareth Bale. There's no doubt in that. And I thought against Turkey he played really, really well. I think he's up his own arse a bit. Is he a bit arrogant? What's your thoughts as a Welshman? Do you hear much about Bale? He comes across as being he's a very, very hard character to read.
He's a family man. He's been with the same girl since we were younger, and he's a superstar, but he doesn't like that superstar life. He keeps himself to himself. He's got a lot of other projects outside of football going on, and that's it. But one thing's for certain, he absolutely loves his country. He turns up for Wales. I don't think he's in love with football, but he's in love with his country. So,
you got to give him credit for that. I'll give him credit for that. Because it's very easy when you are not when you are playing for a crap nation to not bother. But he really does. I mean, Giggs. We were talking about that before, weren't we?
Whoa. Tone it down. Tone it down.
I'd include England in that. England have had players who don't turn up as well because we're crap. But, it's refreshing. I think the comparisons between Giggs and Bale is that who's the better player? A lot of people probably would say Bale was better than Giggs. As a United fan, I think Giggs was a fantastic player. But as internationals, Bale has eclipsed him because he's actually turned up for his country. Whereas over 16 years was it? Giggs' appearances for Wales, shocking. And a lot of that would have been United saying, which I understand. I respect that. What are you wasting your time going away for 2 weeks when you got hamstrings like that to go and play San Marino or Moldova in a crap Welsh side? But, is that Welsh side much better now? If Giggs had the application Bale's had, maybe he's been the player that sort of got everybody up around him.
No, during the Giggs era, we weren't great. We didn't have a lot of Premier League players. A lot of them were playing in second and third division. A lot of them were out of contract at times. So I can understand where Giggs was at. But the team now Bale's in. No, this is good. This is good. You've seen against Turkey. On our day, we're capable of beating anyone.
Lots of people. Who's everyone supporting for today? Anyway, look, I'm not against Wales winning. I'll applaud them if they win. I just think that it can't be racism when you're talking about a country, by the way, I just think some technicalities going on in the chat that apparently you're racist if you banter a country. That's not how that works. It's a different word, and I don't know what that word is, but it's definitely not that. So let's not get silly in the chat. It is banter at the end of the day. A lot of people going for Wales, a lot of people going for Denmark as well. So that's good because we've got a split here. Will Jordan celebrate Wales goals? Of course he will. He's Welsh. Will I celebrate Wales goals? I'll probably just nod my hat and go, well done. And if Denmark if Denmark score, I'll probably just go, told you so. I don't think I'll go as far as to celebrate Wales. I mean, they're not playing Scotland at the end of the day. I won't take satisfaction in Wales losing. I'll just say that's what I predicted. On to Italy against Austria.
No, you would take great satisfaction in Wales losing today. Yes, you would. You would love to be able to side message me and say, told you.
I've already messaged him before. About 3 o'clock, I said, you've got 4 hours left in the tournament. Enjoy it. It's a bit like a last meal on death row, isn't it? Enjoy this. It's coming for me on Tuesday. I'm fully aware that this is coming for us on Tuesday. I don't take any pride in the fact that England might go further than Wales. I think that's just the way of the world, isn't it? Mark, love the streams. If you think Germany beat England, do we need to start calling you by the German translation of your name, Marcus Goldbridge? No, I want England to win. Of course I do. But I'm fully aware that, England have been crap in this tournament. At least, look, I think Wales' best performance was Turkey. They played really well. I thought the Italy game was, it was Italy's reserves. And I think the Switzerland game was rather equal, although maybe Switzerland, Danny Ward played well in that game. Switzerland had a couple of chances. So, England haven't played well in this tournament. At least Wales can say that. And I think, it's going to be a very interesting game, this. Very interesting. I'm going to go with, let's get your score prediction as well, Jordan, and in the chat. I'm going to go Denmark 2-0. I'm going to go with that.
Okay. I'm going Wales 2-1. Don't be surprised if we go 1-0 down. Don't be surprised even if it goes to extra time. Man like Kiefer Moore will score the winner with his head.
So you're fancying a draw and penalties, extra time. Sorry,
possibly extra time. Yeah, I think we'll cancel each other out, and I feel like we will nick it.
There you go.
Yeah, lots of people back in Wales in the comments. Love that.
You might have a lot of people behind you for this one. I don't know. Who do I want to? I probably do want Denmark to win, and not because of any other reason that I just felt they were hard done by, and I really wanted them to beat Russia. Obviously, the Christian Eriksen thing, having to play the game so soon. I mean, what was that? 2 weeks ago? Must have been 2 weeks ago now. Feels like a lot longer. 2 weeks ago that was. It was a 5 o'clock kickoff 2 weeks ago. And and look, I'm not really.
But he's okay now, Mark. He's all right.
All right, then I don't mind Wales. I really don't mind Wales. I just would prefer Denmark to win. I've just got more. I prefer the way they play football. To me, I know Wales is close to England, but one of my aunties lives closer to me. I prefer the other one who lives much further away. I don't do things on proximity. I do it on what I prefer. I prefer Denmark to go through because I think they're better for the tournament. But the challenge is there for Wales to do it. If they win, I will go, well done.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll get knocked out next round.
It's all going to make it that little bit sweeter. That's all.
Is that who you've got, Netherlands, in the next round?
Possibly, yeah.
If you go through.
When we go through. Yeah. And then if you turn up, we'll have you in the semis.
England will get to the semi-final if they beat Germany because we definitely won't lose to Ukraine and Sweden. They're shite. I know a lot of people quite like Sweden, but no. Denmark 2, Wales 1. I think it will go down to the wire, but I think Denmark will be too much for Wales. Team spirit amazing for Eriksen, says Morn Jacobs. They were all over Russia. It'd be interesting to see what sort of a game we get. I think that's a really good point by Morn as well, because I wasn't a big fan of the third place thing, but then when it actually happened, I loved it. I thought most of the games were so open and we saw so many goals. The problem now is that in them third phase games, people were playing to stay in the tournament, etc. They were playing for second place, so they all went for it. When you get into the knockout stage, it's weird because you're playing to win, and if you lose, you're going home. But teams do tend to play a little bit negative in the knockout stage, don't they? And that's, we've seen that happen so many times. Oh, this is the best tournament ever, and the group stage is fantastic, and then the knockout stage can be quite dull. So I'd be interested to see how it goes today, because it's an opportunity for either team. I think, quarterfinals of the tournament, they'd have took that before. You one game away from the semis. So I hope we see a bit of open play today. But to be fair, they're probably both going to be a bit conservative, I think.
Yeah, and that concerns me because we're definitely better if we attack. We've got players to hurt them. Dan James on the wing, absolute baller for Wales. So, yeah, I really want us to go for the front. We've seen against Turkey that when we attack, we are a much better side. When we sit back and try and soak it up like we did against Switzerland, we're not good.
Yeah. Players are coming out. Pato says Sancho confirmed. He's not been confirmed. And Eriksen, Bale and Kiefer Moore will put the Danes to bed. Good night, says Alfie Lewis.
Come on, Alfie. I like that. More of that, Alfie.
Both teams will go for 0-0 until the last 20 minutes, says Kieran B. And Wales 4, Denmark 2. Look, if Wales win 4-2, I would love that, because it means we've got 6 goals in the game. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. No problems with that. BBC is the game, actually. I'm going to just make sure I've got it on HD, actually. We will sync you in once it kicks off.
Mark, can you read Daniel Kirk's super chat, please? It's one for you, it is.
Don't listen to him, Jordan. He's just desperate for Wales to lose so that he doesn't get bantered when England go out on Tuesday and Wales go further. Mate, I'm an England fan. I've been an England fan for all my life. I'm fully aware what happens when England go out. That's why you have to. That's what even Jordan said, why have you not got your England tracksuit on? And I've only got probably about 3 more days out of that. I should be sleeping in it as well. So I know what's coming on Tuesday. The odds are, if you want to know the facts are, England chances of going through are probably about 25%. Do not look at England against Germany and go, we've got better players, we should win. It's got nothing to do with that. This has happened before. This is England against Germany in a knockout game. We've probably got about a 25% chance of winning. And if it goes to penalties, I wouldn't even watch penalties. I'd just say, right, I'm off to bed. See you in the morning. Because we won't beat Germany on penalties. Psychologically, they'll bottle it. Don't matter how many times they've practiced it, they'll bottle it. Just would like to say that Jordan has been a great addition to the United Stand and That's Football family. Big respect from Malaysia. Cold dish. You're not really from Malaysia, though, are you? From Jordan's house. He's got someone to message that. If the great John Hartson was playing, Wales would definitely win, says Zayn Miassi. Only because he played for Arsenal. He wasn't that great.
He's great for Wales.
Just go because it's big teams. Doesn't mean we're going to watch it, says Steve Bell. Don't know what that means. Make sure you subscribe, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner. We're on the road to 440k. We could reach it today. Good to see the Welsh fan lads there. They're well up for it. There's Ian Rush. True story. I went to Chester, right? Me and the wife went to Chester. We stayed over in a hotel. We got up in the morning, had a cook breakfast, went for a walk down the canal. And as he ran past me, he come from behind. As he ran past, I clocked him, and it was Ian Rush. Ian Rush went running past me on the canal on a Sunday morning. So he obviously keeps himself so fit. All I say is he's very lucky he was running from behind me, because if he'd been running towards me, I would have clocked him a lot quicker. And there would have been a nice shoulder barge into the canal, and he would have been swimming with the shopping trolleys. But he came from behind, unfortunately. But no, yeah, Ian Rush probably still lives in Chester, because that's where I think Liverpool bought him from. Actually, maybe, don't know. But we are nearly at kickoff. That's the weirdest team photo I've ever seen from Wales. God, I'd be worried, Jordan, if you see that.
No, I missed it. What were they doing?
Well, these team photos they do where they all line up.
Yeah.
And you've got 5 at the front and 6 at the front and 5 at the back.
Yeah. And
it looks quite symmetrical. Well, Wales just did theirs then, and it was 7 at the front and 4 at the back, and the 4 at the back were all to one side. Right. The coordination looked very, very off. It looked like a pissed up team photo. So I hope that's not an indication of what's about to come.
Or were they trying to make a dragon silhouette? Tail.
Maybe. Maybe that's what it was all about. Yeah.
Yeah. Is the toss not you, but the actual coin toss?
Bale, the captain.
he looks up for it.
They've got a nice picture for him, Christian.
Nice touch. Nice touch. We're classy, and we're just a classy country.
Why have they given him a Spain shirt, though? Oh, it's because you're wearing the Spanish shirt again, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Kasper Schmeichel. He'll be hard to beat. Battle of the Leicester goalkeepers today. They do play a back five. Well, they don't. They sort of play a 3-4-3, actually, Denmark. It becomes a back five. A little bit like Conte, really.
Braithwaite.
Plays for Barcelona.
You know he's just going to come and haunt us, do you?
Why is he Welsh?
No, he's not.
There are some funny. We were talking about this before.
It's a Welsh name, though.
Well, yeah, Delaney is a Irish name as well. There are some people who play for Denmark who have like British names. Well, I don't know why that is. Cinnamonson says, any comments on Ryan Giggs and his personal life? Yeah, we thought we'd spend 10 minutes, having a pop at a guy that's innocent until he's proven guilty. Of course, we're not going to bloody talk about Ryan Giggs in that way. We're about to kick off here. I'll let you know as soon as it does kick off. Go. There you go. We're off.
We are off. Nervous, Mark. I am nervous.
And it's Denmark are playing in white, of course. Oh, good tackle there. I thought Roden was going to get there first, and he did, but it was a lot closer than I thought. It wasn't Roden, it was Mepham, that's why.
Mepham, yeah.
Does he play for Cardiff as well?
Mepham? Nah, he's not a Cardiff boy.
Mark Ireland isn't British. Did I say Ireland is British? I could have been. I meant Northern Ireland. Like I lived in Ireland for 3 fucking years. Like these people who try and get you on political angles, like, oh, Ireland's not in Britain. I fucking know. I lived there for 3 years. You ever thought I might have been talking about Northern Ireland or it was a slip of the tongue? Sorry. I lived there for 3 bloody years. I'm fully aware of what the island is a republic and basically calls itself Ireland. Thanks very much. God, it's Saturday, everybody. Have a bloody chill pill. I've been called a racist for bantering Wales, and now I'm being, insensitive towards the Irish for saying Delaney sounds like a British name. It sounds a bit Irish. Could be Northern Irish. Bloody hell. Have a chill pill. Have a beer. Now I'll offend people. Now I'm going to offend people who've been alcoholics. I want a packet of these Keos from Republic of Ireland. I was talking to Craig about these. I do want a packet of these Keo's crisps because they didn't have them.
Keo crisps.
Yeah.
Best crisps.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I've not tried them yet. Not tried them. Northern Ireland is part of the UK, actually. You might want to check that out. Whether it wants to be or not is up for discussion, but Northern Ireland is part of the UK.
Do you want to do a quick sync, Mark? A couple of people asking.
Yeah. We are currently on 2 minutes and 5 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 minutes and 11 seconds now. Just had a super chat coming in from YUFC. Mark, just show your video. You've got to love the English FA. Is Southgate related to someone important or even the Queen? I don't get it. I don't know whether you saw that actually, Jordan. The FA chief executive came out last night saying Southgate's doing a great job and they'd love him to sign a new contract regardless of what happens on Tuesday. I mean, this is the sort of prats we've got in charge.
I did see. I was going to send it to you. I did see. Over the moon with that. Long may he continue.
Why does my country and football club have to be run by complete and utter prats? And they just one of them would be nice to have a bit of competence. They mirror each other. They almost mirror each other the way they play football as well. It's just weird. At least if you're like a Man City or a Chelsea fan or a Liverpool fan, you can go, well, I want England to do well, but they're run by a bunch of prats. My club's better. For United and bloody England fans, it's the same. It's like bloody deja vu. There's no break. You think, it's a summer tournament. I can have a break from being run by a bunch of prats. No, I can't. This is run by the FA.
Yeah, why would you come up with that statement before a massive game against Germany, their old rivals? Crazy.
Free kick to Wales here. You want to whip this in. Kiefer Moore is saying, don't take it quick, whip it in. Get the big lads up.
Let's get a good delivery on this, lads.
Hi-ho! There they come from the valleys. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go. They're coming up for a cross. This is what they are, long ball FC. Play to your strengths. Play to your strengths, that's right.
We're very tall side. Very tall side.
Well, Dan James is looking to whip this in. I wouldn't have thought he would be a good dead ball specialist. He's more running at 100 miles an hour, but let's see what he does. Joe Allen's there as well. I think Joe Allen's going to take it. No. It's a crap cross, but it finds its way. Ooh, aye. I think it's a corner. It's a corner. They'll take that.
They will take that.
Mepham. He got something on it. Yeah.
So look, Mepham was at Bournemouth.
Yeah, I've heard of the name. Trans cross again, headed away. Denmark are good in the air as well. It could be a 0-0 boring game, this, But although Wales have started off well.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I like the way we started. Very positive, on the front foot, not sitting back.
Crap cross by Dan James again. He had a lot of time to put a good cross in there. Vestergaard's massive, though. It's gonna be hard to get the better of him. Kiefer Moore needs to move away. You what?
Bigger they are, harder they fall.
Good start by Wales, this. They're pressing them in. High energy. Watch Jordan, or whatever his name, who supports Wales, only talk about England. Oh, God, I can't read it now. The whole game. Keep up the good work, Mark, says Kane Rice. No, I think he'll be talking about Wales, to be fair. He'll be badgering me afterwards, but, Pack your bags, Wales, says Vinitha.
The reason we talk about England when we get the chance to on these streams is because you won't let us on the English stream to banter you. Me and Craig are chomping at the bit to get hold of you.
Oh, Denmark on the attack. Headed away. Still on the attack here, Denmark. Braithwaite. Nice little play. I think they've messed this up now.
Yeah, his body's back now. Got lots of bodies back. Anyone in the comments know how many fans are in the ground? Looks pretty full.
Yeah, I'd say, are we still at 25%? Looks about. Well, maybe there's a few more in there. Might be 40%, to be fair.
Yeah, it looks more than 25.
Looks like there's not as many gaps. I mean, there's gaps, but it looks like it's sort of 40% to me.
Yeah.
35k maybe, says Lewis. Yeah, it's in the Amsterdam, isn't it? So
that's
30,000
right,
says Kieran Walker. So it might be about 40%. I don't know what the capacity is of the Amsterdam arena. So we'll see. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. We could hit 340k today. We're trying to get up to 440k. We're trying to get up to 450k by the end of the Euros. It's 33.24%, says Smazzy. There you go. I don't know what's at Wembley tonight. Have we knocked Wembley up to 40% tonight? I mean, yeah, there'll be a lot of people going. Actually, there'll be a lot of English people will go and watch that.
Yeah, definitely.
Might be 50. I think it's 50% tonight at Wembley. I'll sync in a minute. We're just approaching 7 minutes and 30 seconds, but we're about 5 seconds away from it. Denmark on the attack again. 7:28, 29, 30. 7:32, 7:33, 7:34, 7:35, 7:36, 7:37, 7:38, 7:39, 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Italy are playing at Wembley. Yes, Bob Hill, they're playing Austria tonight. Tonight, Italy against Austria. Yellow tie. Here we are. Kiefer Moore can barely control it, and he's lost it. And now Denmark lose it as well. But sloppy by both teams here. Good start, though. I think both teams realise that this is not a game to keep a slow tempo in. It's an opportunity to go and lovely run by Gareth Bale down the right.
Bale beats his man. This is what we need to see. This is what we need to see. Come on, Bale.
Cross in.
Nice touch. poor.
Bale still got it. I'd say Wales have, without really creating a clear-cut chance, Wales have probably had the better start so far. It is the Leicester starting goalkeeper against the backup, Samuel, you're right. 9 minutes exactly. Good tempo to the start of this game, actually.
Yeah, it is. It is. Both teams started quick. Just glad we're on the front foot. That Switzerland game haunted me. We just sat back and just allowed them to attack us. Go on. Oh! Bale with a strike just wide of the post. It's good. He's starting. He's playing positive.
Yeah, cuts inside onto his left. It's a really good opportunity to shoot. And Schmeichel was diving, but I think he's got his angles covered there. First big chance for Wales. Not a surprise. They've started off well. Hope you're having a good day, says Vignesh. Is this side of the round the tough one? England or Germany will be licking their lips, whoever wins that. No, this is not the toughest side of the draw at all. This is not the toughest side. This is, the other side has got France, Portugal, Italy, Spain, Belgium in it. We've got England, Germany, Netherlands in it on our side. And obviously Wales and Denmark, but, of the fancied teams. We need a CDM, says Joseph Adams, or we would keep finishing second at best. Always nice when people start talking United on a watch along for the Euros. I watched the discussion last night, by the way. I only had one wrong in the group predictions. I can be an American rep. There you go. But you know what? All this prediction crap, at the end of the day, I ain't bothered about getting stuff wrong because... Ramsey! And again... Denmark are having to defend a lot here. Wales have started off well. They'll be getting excited in Wales.
Yeah, we should have done one of those linked to one of the fan zones, Mark, like you've done with England.
I tried to. I did ask them to do that, and they said it would just be an empty pub car park because no one will turn up. I tried.
Yes, you obviously weren't asking the right people. You should have come to me, the Mayor of Wales. I would have made it happen for you.
Nathan says, can I just say how genuinely nice Jordan comes across? Really likeable addition to the channel. Wish you all the best, pal. Good luck to Wales. Again, somebody from Jordan's house. That's a tenner you've wasted now trying to build a fan club.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that.
Good start by Wales.
Really good, positive start.
Moving it around really well. The way it's going, I think Denmark have not started off very well. Gareth Bale again with a shot from a very long way out, but he's up for it. Definitely up for it.
Okay, Mark. Just have a little stretch here.
Yeah.
Stretch bridge. And ball. Surely. They not give that.
Yeah, he's looking for it, Gareth Bale.
Oh. He looks up for it today, doesn't he?
Well, you said that before the game, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Salish, we can't keep syncing, mate. Like, if you don't listen, we've been going for 12 minutes and we've synced twice. So, not syncing anymore. And I'll ban the word sync in a minute. You've had, we're just about to hit 12 minutes and 40 seconds. Bit early for a stretch, says Nathan. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Denmark, I've got to be honest. Shaqiri doesn't play for Denmark. He's Swiss. Are they still in it? I think the Swiss are still in it, I think. They out?
No, they're still in it.
I think they're playing Holland, aren't they? Oh, don't call them that.
Czech Republic are playing the Netherlands.
Oh, they're playing France. Yeah, France, yeah. On Monday night at 8 o'clock. Croatia, Spain at 5 o'clock on Monday. And Netherlands, Czech Republic at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And then Belgium against Portugal tomorrow night. Is a big game, that one. Belgium-Portugal will be a very interesting game.
Yeah. When's that, sorry?
Portugal, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Ooh, nice.
They cannot pick. Here we go, Bale with a lot of space again.
Loads of space to run into. Look at Dan James on the other side.
Switch
wide
it.
open.
Oh.
Go on.
Well, Schmeichel. Tell you what, Wales need to get a goal really from this area of play. They're the dominant force here at the moment, but you don't win nothing with no goals.
No, I agree. Got to make it count.
Make sure you subscribe, bottom right-hand corner, on the road to 440k. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Jordan's Welsh.
I am.
I think people are wondering why you're here, you see, so I have to explain it. And people go, oh, he's Welsh, that's why.
Listen, they know why I'm there. I've added the star quality to this channel, so you remember that. Welsh or not.
Welsh Jordan.
Did you get as many Welsh people watching this channel before I was on?
I've always been popular in Wales. I'm probably less popular now.
You're not popular in Wales. Behave yourself. No, you're not.
I am.
Which part? The rural part, yeah?
I've always been popular. There's a lot of United fans in Wales.
No, there are a lot of United fans. I'll give you that.
Denmark with a bit of possession. They've just not got flowing at all yet. The ref's bite. I hate those. Either way, I hate those. When a defender gets in front of a player and just takes a tumble. Ref always buys it. Me.
So.
Ben Davies looking at him. He goes, oh, there's a bit of contact. Down I go. There you go. You're not knocking a man over like from that position ever.
No, but that's experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what that is. Good from Ben Davies.
Lee, I don't think any more games are being played at Hampden Park, which is good. They could never bloody get those games. They were depressing, they were. Always empty, wasn't it? Even when Scotland played. They wouldn't go down like that in a real fight, so why did they go down in a game, says Joe? Experience, like Jordan says. It's, you win a free kick instead of giving away a corner, don't you? Sweden games at Hampden Park, I think, there'll be nobody there. Sweden against Ukraine, I think that's going to be such a shit game as well. Oh, terrible ball there. They've not settled Denmark here. They don't look switched on. They might need to go behind to switch on here.
Loads of open space for us to play into. Dan James over on the far side, he's just out on his own.
Yeah, he's got a lot of room, Dan James. I wonder why they're not working it to him, actually.
Yeah, that whole one side is wide open.
Wide open space. Scrappy do impression.
Go on, Ed, go for it.
They're out. Scotland are out. That was what they did. Here we go. Dan James got a bit of space now. Let's see what he can do. He does what Bale did, and they're obviously a bit weird against Schmeichel. What do you think about that? We've seen Dan James try it. Bale's tried it. Do you think that's just over enthusiasm? I mean, it can't be. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, I think, Schmeichel. Shooting from distance. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe just excitement.
Yeah, not a tactic I would have told him to use.
Oh, Denmark. Nice little slip into the box. Plenty of Welsh players back. Mark is popular in Scotland, says Cat Kitty. Doubt it. Cross comes in. Decent. Oh, cleared away by Wales. Love from Qatar. Hope you're doing these watch-alongs for the World Cup, says KJK. Yep. And welcome to Nathan Comiskey, latest member of the United Stand Members Club. Yeah, it'll be a weird one, the next major tournament in the World Cup, just before Christmas. Corner to Denmark here.
Yeah, that is going to be weird just before Christmas, isn't it?
I was looking at the kickoffs. I think the kickoffs are at like 10 o'clock in the group stage. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I think 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock or something. I've got them wrong, but there's definitely like a morning kickoff.
Right.
Goldometer. I'd say at the moment, Wales are probably 60-40.
Bloody hell, that's a first. I nearly fell off my chair.
They've had a good 15 minutes.
We have. Got to make it count, though, Mark. You know, the possession. Got to make it count.
Corner to Denmark. They'll score now. I've jinxed it for you. Nearly 9,000 watching. Make sure you smash a like and share the video if you're watching. You want to be here if Wales lose. Best seat in the house. Watching Jordan cry. Jim Waits. Talk shite. We're live on That's Football to watch Jordan, formerly of the Valleys, out of the Euros with Wales. Denmark 10. Wales 0.
So we're well and truly in this game, nearly 20 minutes in. And nice and positive. I'm happy with the start.
Another corner for Denmark. Scooby-Doo. The Great Danes. On a corner. Christensen ready. Gladiators ready. Another corner there, ref. He's given it. It's another corner here. To Denmark.
Corner.
Wales and Jordan panicking here. What do you think of TikTok, Mark? I'm on TikTok now. Check me out. Goldbridge Official on TikTok. I've even done, to prove it is my account, I've even done an introduction video. It's got some cool music on it as well. I just don't know who sings it. Do you know? You'll know, Jordan. I'll ask in a minute when you're not crapping yourself about this corner.
Go on, let's get this cleared, Mark. Let's get back on the front foot.
Header away. Lovely header away. Lovely. Very powerful. I think it was Kiefer Moore, number 13.
Man like Kiefer Moore. Yeah, man like Kiefer Moore. See how fast Dan James got out then as well. He's so quick. If he could just get an end product, he'd be a threat.
Yeah, do you know this song? Bow, 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 yo, boom. Oh, that's probably terrible. I don't know what it is.
That sounds like the Morse code, sir.
Don't. I can't do it. It's on my bloody TikTok. Somebody help me out. What's the song? It's on my. If you're on TikTok, go to Goldbridge Official, and apparently it's 50 Cent.
50 Cent. What 50 Cent song sounds like that?
Yeah, it sounds like I'm doing bloody Morse code, like you say. Yo, what does it go? Yo, Lisa, it's your birthday.
50 Cent up in the club. Of course, it does not sound anything like that whatsoever.
In the club.
I even love it.
Well, check me out on TikTok. I've got In the Club playing in the background. Goldbridge Official.
I'm not on TikTok. I don't do TikTok. Twitter, Instagram, that's about it.
More like 50 pence, says Matthew McFadden. Yeah. Yeah, you need to get on there, Jordan. As a DJ, you could get your old... when you're doing your under 8 parties and getting them to do Agadoo, you could put all that up. Get yourself some more gigs.
Hey, nobody in the comments knows what Agadoo is. Just me and you.
It's what you play at under 8 parties. Jordan does DJing. If you've got a kids' party coming up, you can get Jordan in a bouncy castle 2 for 1. No, he's got a blue tick. He's a good DJ.
Yep, I am.
Modest as well.
Yeah. I am. I'm a good DJ. And now, wait, there was yes.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Denmark are not. It's weird actually. Denmark have had this is their 4th corner, but they've not really applied the pressure like Wales have. But they're just having a few corners here.
Mark, now Ibiza's on the green list. I've got a couple of dates out there. I'm going to take you on tour with me. We'll do the show live from Ibiza.
Have you?
Yeah.
When are you going there?
Yeah. 2 weeks.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. Let's do That's Football live from Ibiza.
How long do you go there? Do you just fly over and do the gig and then come back?
Yeah, I'll stay for a couple of days and come back. Quick turn.
Corner to Denmark. Cross comes in. Oh, it's over the bar, and he says it's a goal kick.
Wales will be happy with this. Nearly 24 minutes in.
How do you get to be a good DJ then? Is it like, do you just get, you do like a school disco and someone goes, oh, he's really good, and then you get picked up by Manumission or Cream or whatever? But those clubs don't exist either anymore, do they? Like the 90s.
You're so old.
Millennium. Phone party at Millennium, mate, Magaluf. 98 style.
BCM Square.
That's it, yeah.
What a place. Well, that's BCM's still there.
Yeah. I remember being in there. I nearly died at a phone party.
Yeah.
I nearly drowned.
Yeah, that phone was to the ceiling in there.
It was. That's what I mean. People never understand. How do you nearly drowned in a phone party? Because I think people go to these ones, like it's on the Gavin and Stacey when they're in a phone party, innit? And it's up to their knees. Like, no, this is bloody prop up to your head.
Yeah. No, BCM phone parties are infamous.
Yeah, proper foam.
Yeah.
25 minutes. And the ref's going to book him, I think. He's going to book him, yeah. Yellow card. Roden. Is it Roden? No, I don't think it is.
That's not Roden. Right, not every Welsh defender is Roden.
It is Roden. Sit down.
Roden. Damn it.
The Welshman don't even know his team. He's a fake Welshman.
You only see him from the side.
I knew it by the tattoos. That's why I thought it was Roden, because of the tattoos.
All right, I'll let you have that one.
He was bloody being touted for United. No way. He's just a Poundland Harry Maguire. He's actually not that bad, but I don't think that him and Maguire would have worked. They're very similar sort of players.
Yeah, very similar. But I do like him, though. He's better than Lindelof.
Yeah. You're better than Lindelof.
Yeah, to be fair, most people are.
Nah, I mean, Lindelof's all right, but he just doesn't suit Maguire. I think if you put Lindelof with a championship defender for Cardiff, he'd do a job. Or the Lindelof lovers are going to go mad now. He's not considered any goal for Sweden. Yeah, because they park the bus. Lindelof's great in a team that parks the bus. It's not about picking on Lindelof. It's about standards, man. You want a United team to win a title. I'll tell you how to do it. You've got to get ruthless. Stop loving players who are past it or not good enough just because they're nice guys on Insta. Ruthless. Denmark's starting to... They're a very progressive team, Denmark. They're not as... what a goal! What a goal by Denmark! Oh, what a goal! Scooby-Doo! The Great Danes make it 1-0 to Scotland. Ooh, Billy Conley. Scooby-Doo. Paulson celebrates. It's another cracking goal. Even Jordan, I can tell in his eyes as they tear up that he is saying, that's a cracking goal. It really is, Jordan. Any words from you? From the Welsh?
It looked like a deflection. I think it hit two players on the way in. It wasn't clean.
It was.
For those who are not watching it.
Oh, it was clean. It was look at this from behind. Oh, it's got curl on it. He thinks it's deflected. It's just got curl on it. Oh, it's a delightful goal. Keeper can't do anything.
Nothing you could have done about that.
No.
Outside of the box.
It's one of those where it's not on target when it hits it, but the curl brings it back in. It's a lovely goal. I mean, I feel sorry for Wales, actually. I do feel sorry for Wales because they've started off quite well. There's nothing you can do when somebody scores a goal like that. It's made for the knockout stage.
Yeah. And I'd say against the run of play, I know they had a couple of corners, but there's no serious threat from them. And strike like that outside of the box, I don't think two keepers would have saved it.
Very Aaron Ramsey-esque, actually. He sort of got it at his feet and hit it. Scooby-Doo, the Great Danes. Why are you saying Scooby-Doo? Because Scooby-Doo was a Great Dane. That was the breed of dog he was. So, Scooby-Doo, it's 1-0. Jordan's gutted. He didn't want his Saturday evening to go this way.
Well, I did say, Mark, don't be surprised if we go 1-0 down. I still feel it'll be 2-1. So I'm
plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time.
But I do feel, in all fairness, I did say it, didn't I? I said you had a really good 15 minutes and Bale was shooting from distance. Dan James is shooting from distance. And I'm like, are they just a bit over? They started off really well. And I think they were, have a shot from distance like that when you've got your first goal. Get your first goal first. And I felt that in a game like this, 15 minutes, it was all Wales. Now Denmark are having a bit of time, and they've come away. It's a bit like a game of rugby. I know the Welsh like that. When you're on the attack, come away with 3 points or a try. Don't attack and come away with nothing. And I think Wales came away from nothing. They were the better team in the first 15 minutes. They came away with nothing. Yeah. Denmark have had 10 minutes. They've come away with a goal. And I think that's Wales' biggest mistake. I don't know why Dan James and Bale were hitting from distance against Kasper Schmeichel, but Denmark is still good here.
Yeah.
Got to be careful.
Yeah, can't concede another. Next goal is vital. Needs to be ours. Really needs to be ours.
It was a lovely goal, by the way. That's that leaked Sancho pick. I've seen it for 2 days. It's a Photoshop. Have a word with yourself if you think that's a leaked. Sancho ain't getting in a United kit. He's England. He's with England. He ain't coming away. Denmark do love a goal from distance. It's a cracking goal. It's absolutely brilliant. Probably should have closed him down a bit quicker, the defender, but
that's offside, surely. But yeah. Need to get back into this game now, not let our heads drop. Plenty of time left. Plenty of time.
Scooby-Doo, Iron Brew, battered Mars Bar, how are you?
It's going to be a long 70 minutes if we don't get back to the game.
I don't mind if Wales score. I'm a neutral. I just want to see a good game of football. I'm not emotionally invested.
You've been team Denmark for a week. You told me you ordered your shirt 5 days ago.
I am team Denmark, but I didn't know they were going to get Wales. I want Denmark to do well because I think that they've had a hard tournament and I want them to do well. But Wales are looking a bit lacking confidence here now. Bale needs to rally the troops.
Yeah, big players need to grab hold of the younger lads and get this going again. We started well.
Get that Welsh dragon some petrol mouthwash and get it roaring again. Get some fire in your belly.
I hope everyone at home is feeling my pain being sat on this stream with you.
Look, mate, my concern at the moment is, for me, selfishly, is if Denmark go and score 2 or 3, this game's going to be over very quickly. Good save. Little
Ref.
flick. Front post. Dolberg. Wow. That could have been a little flick there into the back of the net. Let's watch this back. Wales have just fallen asleep here. You need a bit of Tom Jones. Think I better wake up now.
Way too easy. They've walked through the defence there.
That's a great save by Ward. That is. What a save.
Danny Ward.
Big save.
That was a
big save.
And do you know what's weird? It was almost like a Schmeichel save, wasn't it? Your strike goes down to one knee, big hand.
Probably learnt it from him.
Yeah. Come on, Wales. Let's get back into this game now.
Think I better dance now. Come on, the Wales Valley. Go on then. Don't worry. I'm trying to get them going.
Your Welsh accent and Tom.
How are we then? How are we? Come on. Up the Wales.
Come on, lads. Chin up. Come on. How have they got that many Welsh fans in there? Bloody brilliant, that is.
Wasted trip. At least they're in Amsterdam, though. Go and get a bit of local... you know what? Support the team.
The English haven't got far to travel, have they? They've had all their games at home.
No excuses. No excuses. Make sure you subscribe, by the way, and smash a like. The Denmark fans are dancing. They're having a great time. I might get myself a beer in a minute. I'm feeling celebratory as well. Make sure you subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. We're on the road to 440k. We have got Italy-Austria later as well. I can't wait to watch the Italians again. Imagine if they went out, though. I mean, this is the great thing about This is the great thing about knockout football. You never know. You never know.
No, you never know. It's just down to one game.
I do actually. You know, as much as I thought I would enjoy this, I actually do feel sorry for you, Jordan, because I know what it's like.
Genuine?
Yeah, because if I was you and you were me, and it was 1-0 to Germany, I'd be like, not happy.
Yeah, and I'm not.
And the fact that I don't really care either way would wind me up. Jim White, Sky Sports News. Wales are heading out of the Euros at the moment. I would be pissed off if I was a Welsh fan, because I think you started off well. Where's that 50? It's a bit like United. First 10 minutes press. Where's it all gone? Where is it all gone? They were dominating for 15 minutes.
Yeah, first 15, 20 minutes, we were definitely the best team, but
they're ragged at the moment.
Yeah.
Got more holes than a sieve here.
Seems like a lifetime away.
You need half time, but it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, seems like a lifetime away, especially when things like that are happening.
Come on, Wales. Jordan on when England play. I can't get him on because I've got the crowd in the corner. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
I tell you what, let's do a preview show then. Me, you, and Craig. Come on.
Why aren't we looking at 14 for Denmark? He's a player, says Joseph Adams. Who's wearing number 14 for Denmark? I know the players, I just don't know the numbers. Is it Damsgaard? I mean, Man United need a CDM, and their two CDMs are Delaney and Højbjerg. So I wouldn't have thought, oh, Ward! Was it? Oh, he's giving a foul, I was going to say. He's giving a foul. Yeah, Damsgaard's a good player. He's at Sampdoria, isn't he? Yeah, we've spoken about him before. Damsgaard, raised by a fox, lives with a puma. Damsgaard, that's Brave Star I'm singing, by the way, if you don't know what it is. Strength of a bear, speed of a puma.
You can tell you're not bothered about the Welsh result, as I want to lose my head, and there's you singing songs from the 80s.
Damsgaard.
Come on, that's better.
Spelt it wrong. Damsgaard. 20 years of age.
There we go.
Good player.
Yeah. Dan James has been wide open on our side. No one's managed to find him with a pass.
I don't know why they're not hitting him there, really. He is right on the touchline, which gives him, if you get the ball quick enough, that's lots of space to run into. But I tell you what, Denmark are playing that whole 3. It's like a 3-1-3-2. They have a back 3 and then they've got a holder. Meet. Ears of the Wolf. I'm gonna check the lyrics now. Brave Star lyrics. People will be like, "What's Brave Star?" American animated series. God, it's well old. Don't look it up.
God, how old is it? Give me a year. God.
80s.
80 what?
I'll tell you. 87. I mean, it went on for longer than that, but, you know. Brave Star. Eyes of the hawk. Ears of the wolf. Strength of the bear. I got it right. It was strength of the bear, speed of the puma. God, the things you remember. Irrelevance.
All right, who's just clicked that? Who's clicked the goal of my reaction to Wales going 1-0 down in the back office, Mark? Who's responsible for that? Because I want to talk to him off
Is it up already?
It's already up.
Look, it'd be a shame if someone retweeted it with 300,000 followers. Oh, there it is. I never would have known about that.
You're harsh. You're harsh, man. I am coming for you hot and heavy on Tuesday. You wait. Germany are going to do you. I'm coming in.
I watch them back and they make me laugh. I do. Sometimes after United games, I watch them back and I laugh myself because I don't know what I'm going to say. Like there, I've gone, ooh, Billy Connolly. I don't remember saying it. Funny. I'll celebrate if you score. There you go.
Okay, thanks. Good.
It's never going to happen, but it's a false promise. Bale's just disappeared. I don't know. I tell you what. I actually would be you know, I am a bit of a neutral in this game, and I am really shocked, and it doesn't matter to me whether Wales lose, but I'm really shocked that you can start off that well for 15 minutes and then disappear for the next 25. What's happened?
Yeah, I know. We just seem to have lost our heads. Can't get hold of the ball. We've now got 10 men behind the ball.
I don't know.
Not
it's really
good.
Weird.
We need half time. We need to regroup and come again. Where's Aaron Ramsey been? Where's Joe Allen? You know,
Chris says, I want Denmark to bring on Jensen and Norgard. Both play for Brighton and they're quality. That's the trouble with Wales, isn't it? You got no quality on your bench. That lad got sent off against Italy, didn't he? So,
yeah, Ampadu.
Did I say best part is where you said Dolberg made it 1-0 to Scotland? Did I say that?
Did you?
Did I say that? Let's go back.
You did.
Oh no! Oh, have you just seen that?
Who, Bale?
No.
Dan James?
Kiefer Moore, when we get through, he's going to miss the next match.
Connor Roberts has just come on for Nico Williams as well. Don't know whether that's injury.
Yeah, it must be injury 5 minutes before half time.
And Kiefer Moore just got booked, did he?
Just got booked. Yeah, misses next match. But he'll be back for the England semi, so don't worry about it.
Mate, you need Viagra if you're going to get a semi.
It's wishful thinking.
It's all going wrong.
The wheels are coming off double quick.
The thing is, if you can hold on to 1-0 and, you know, like last minute of stoppage time, just chuck everybody up, it might deflect in. You never know. Key for Wales is to stay in the game for now.
Definitely. That's what I'm saying. If we can get to half-time, 1-0, regroup, and we'll be okay in the second half. That's the positivity we need. What we don't need to do is concede anything stupid now.
And also, the thing is as well, if you, you know, look at the way the game has changed. Another corner for Denmark here. Look at how quick the game has changed. First 15 minutes, you never would have predicted the game would go like this. So Wales have just got to, if I was the coach, I'd be like, what's going on, lads? What's going on, lads? First 15 minutes, you're brilliant. You fell asleep. What's going on? Get that football on. Look at that smug Goldbridge taking a piss out of you now. Get out there in the second half and shut him up. That's not a goal. Yeah, Wales would do well just to get to half time here. This game could change in a goal. Like Wales could get a goal and then layoff's terrible there by Xavi Allen.
Terrible. Don't foul him. Good.
He ain't playing well, Xavi Allen, at the moment.
What I would say, Mark, is that at least I've got the kahunas to sit on you 1-0 down my country. You won't do that. You won't do it.
But what I would say, Jordan, is that, and I would never share private messages, but you've been doing it on social media as well. Big and all week. Wales are going through. This is the thing. Brave Star for so nostalgic, but feels so old, age 34. Yeah, they must have been repeating that, mate, because I'm a lot older than you and I remember it. It's just the Danish power. Wales just sit down, says just call me Fever.
Luke 82. Wales are getting caught out like Hancock. Give me a break.
He's just ruined one of my celebrations now. I wanted to bring in Hancock.
Oh, leave me alone, guys.
You know what I was going to say, though, and it would have been a bit harsh. I was going to say the Welsh defender has lost his man like Hancock's wife.
Oh, whoa.
That's too far. She's the victim in all this. Unless she's having an affair as well. You don't know. They might have an open relationship. For me, it's the kissing without the mask. That's the thing for me.
It's him checking behind the door to see who's about.
That was funny. That was funny.
Not realizing there was a camera above his head.
Don't There's people like Orb YH has put a praying sign in a sheep. I know he means well, but people interpret that the wrong way. Could mean you're praying for lamb for lunch tomorrow. Could mean far worse than that. Watch out for Roden, somebody just said there. He's a bit dangerous. There's a 10 o'clock show on the United Stand tonight, Advath. I'm not sure if there's a 7 o'clock show. We'll have a look if there's any news that justifies it, but we've definitely got a 10 o'clock show. Because it's 8 o'clock on with Italy, isn't it? And also, I don't want to commit to 7 o'clock shows when we could be doing extra time. So the 7 o'clock shows are a bit hit and miss for the next 3 or 4 days, but we'll do 10 o'clock shows instead. Bing, bing. Goldometer, I got it wrong. I did jinx. I did say 60% Wales. So I'll try and return the favour now. 60% Denmark. Next goal. Denmark are playing some good stuff, though. He's defended well there.
We got to get to half time.
Just get to half time here. Get to half time here.
Yeah. Really got to get to half time.
It's funny. It's funny.
What's funny, Mark? The fact we're losing, or
no? I'm just reading the replies to that retweet I did of the goal, and people are in there saying you lost to Villarreal, so it's obviously angry. Denmark in on the back post, greedy. No. You're lucky there. Why did he not pass it to Braithwaite? That could have been 2-0. It's another corner though. They must have they've had so many corners.
Danny Ward, another good save.
Oh, Danny boy. The exit round is calling. The exit door. It's not over yet. It ain't over yet. You're
far from over. Far from over. Let's just see out these 2 minutes, get to half time, regroup, and then we're good. Then we're good.
Headed away. What are you thinking, chat? Denmark are loving it. I like that old kit. Denmark already scored 50% of their goal tally of England in the first half. Stop bringing England into it. Like this is not England. This is Wales against Denmark. Let's start the banter with Wales, and then we can move it on to England on Tuesday night. Like Bale's disappeared. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Mark, were you born in Scotland? I doubt it.
That pass to Dan James has literally been on all game.
And then it's behind him the time they do it.
Yeah, just play him into space.
And that's half time. That's half time. 1-0. Fantastic goal by Denmark. And Jordan is gutted. But look, Wales started off really well. First 15 minutes, I was like, ooh, what's going on here? First 15 minutes, absolutely. I think they just got a little bit excited. Bale had 2 shots. Dan James had another shot. You're up against Kasper Schmeichel. It's not Jordan in goal. It's Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Jordan will let it in if it's on target. He's a Welsh fan. This is Kasper Schmeichel, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. I think Wales started off really well. And then from 15 minutes, I don't think Denmark were that good for the next 5. But they just started to work their way back in, got a few corners, and then the goal was fantastic. And ever since then, I think they have been the better team. And Wales, for me, I don't think they should be 2-0 down. But if anyone was going to score, it looked like Denmark. What do you do in the second half, Jordan? Because their heads have just dropped off one goal.
Massively dropped. Really need to get hold of the game. Like you said, first 20 minutes, we were definitely the better side. The pass to Dan James is on all the time. He's out there in open space. We've got to hit that pass early and make it count. Stay positive, stay composed, and we need that. Big players need to turn up. Aaron Ramsey hasn't been involved. Kiefer Moore hasn't had the service. Gareth Bale's got missing after the first 10 minutes. These guys have got to turn up.
Yep, Jordan, I agree with you. Breaking news here. Sky Sports, Jim White. Gareth Bale missing in Amsterdam. Call out there. We need you. Where is he? Where is Gareth Bale? Good start. Ran out of pace. Ashley Williams looks dejected. It's like the face of the Welsh on Ashley's face at the moment, and Jordan's as well. Both dejected here. But there's 45 minutes to go. I'm enjoying it as a neutral. I did.
I bet you're enjoying it. Look at you. Look how happy you are.
I think it's been a good game. I'm just so happy in these sort of games that you get a goal in the first half, because 0-0 at half time would have destroyed me. But second half, I think that Wales have got to come out like they did in the first half. Get your tempo going. Denmark struggled when Wales were basically penning them into that final third. And, that's where they got the shots off. I think bad decision making, but get back into that situation. I've just seen Denmark around the Welsh goal a little bit too much. And good game management from Denmark here. And I think Denmark will naturally, after about 20 minutes, start to go a little bit deeper to hold on to the 1-0. And then maybe that for Wales can work. But they've got to be a little... I think maybe they're shooting from distance, Jordan, because as we spoke about, they've got Vestergaard at the back. They're good in the air. Maybe they're thinking, look, Kiefer Moore's on his own. You've got to almost put the perfect cross in with the defence that Denmark have gone. So they're trying to mix it up a little bit. But I think Aaron Ramsey's not making those runs either. He's almost against Turkey. He was like a supplementary striker. They've got to get back into this game second half.
Yeah, no, definitely. We need them to try and find those intricate passes to give them opportunities, and it's just not happening. I was just watching the goal back then, and it is a good goal. It's outside of the box. There's absolutely nothing the keeper could have done about it. And if you are going to shoot from distance, that's how you shoot from distance.
Yeah, it's a lovely goal. Mark Hughes is crying. You don't want to see that. Jim White, the Welsh are in the mud at the moment, says Josh Lloyd. Yeah, but they can jump in the shower, clean themselves down, and they can be, back refreshed in the second half. I just, as I said, whether you want Wales to win or not, they did start off really well in the first 15 minutes. And it's always frustrating. It's always frustrating when you start like that, you don't get your goal, and then you can see the goal, and then the heads drop, and you're like, as a coach, you're like, what? We've had the perfect start. Where did it go? Where did it go? So he's got to try and get it. I mean, there's not a lot from the bench. That's one thing I wanted to look about. Most of these teams, because Wales they don't have the depth of quality that a lot of nations do. So they've got Kapanga, Dylan Levitt, Smith, Brooks, Davey. Yeah. I mean, they've not really got a striker, have they?
Tyler Roberts, but yeah, his goal record, I don't think he scored for his country. Harry Wilson and David Brooks, really, they're the two you'd want to bring on.
Yeah, and maybe that's the way to go. Get a little bit more creativity, flair players. As you said, Dan James has had a lot of space and they've not utilised it, and that's obviously a ploy. Denmark are not playing high lines, but they're giving up the flanks.
Yeah, he's way out there on his own, Dan James. That pass is odd. They're just showing another opportunity where Bale's gone down the wing now. On the other side, but Dan James is just there. He's just free. I can't believe I am screaming for Dan James to get the ball.
Just anything to get the ball at the moment. I think Javi Allen has been crap. Ramsey's been quiet. Bale started off well, but has gone quiet. Dan James is getting nothing of the ball. They've just Denmark have been miles better, says Logie Rex. Well, I think for the last half an hour they were. First 15 minutes, I thought Wales looked quite good, but it's a game of two halves. That's the only thing you can hang on to here. You pair could commentate on a family member's funeral. I'd still laugh, says NMCC. I don't think Jordan's doing a lot of laughing. It's like
it feels like a funeral right now. I
was going to say he is at a funeral. Wales have got 1 hour to live in this tournament. Can they get a rewind? Can they get a resurrection? Can they get a resurrection? Amen for Wales. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Jordan's praying for it, but we will see. Bale's going to turn it around in the second half. Yeah, I'd stick with the same team for the next 15 minutes. See how it goes. Try and get Meep on the ball a little bit. Try and get Gareth Bale on the ball. Tell Aaron Ramsey to start breaking the lines. Also, Wales should go 3-4-3 to match Germany. Not Germany. They're not playing Germany. Kieran Wright says they should match Denmark with a 3-4-3. It has worked quite well. If you've not seen the way Denmark are playing, they've got a back three, then they've got a holding midfielder, then they've got a 2, and then they've got another 3, and it's working quite well for them at the moment. No, actually, I've got that wrong. They've got a 3, a holding midfielder, a 3, and another 3. So yeah, it's there. Bale should be subbed and go home right away. Get it to James so he can knock it straight out of play, says Joe McMillan. Dan James and Bale to score a hat-trick, says Henrik. He's pissed. They moved Christiansen to CDM. It's genius, says Chris Wade. Well, people didn't want to listen to me. I've not said I told you so yet, but, there's method in my madness sometimes. Yes, I can say silly things when goals go in, but I do analyse a lot of football. And I did say it at the start, and Jordan didn't want to listen. I said Denmark are a better team than Wales. They're better organised, with better players, with a better coach.
Mark, you said that about Switzerland. You said that about Turkey, and we got results against both of those.
No, I realised Turkey was shit as soon as I watched them. I just jumped on the bandwagon with Turkey. I tried to be relevant. I'd never watched Turkey before. I just saw the names Sionku, Demirel and Kalinoglu, and everyone was saying they're going to be great. And I thought, I can't afford to not be on this train, so I guessed. But with Italy, I said they'd be good, and I was right because I'd seen a bit of them. I know more about their players. And Switzerland should have beat you, really. That was the warning sign. You didn't take the warning from Switzerland, who actually should have beat you 5-0. Do you think Ronaldo will get the golden boot since August 25th? He's got 5 goals now. He's well on the way, but there's threats out there. Jordan will tell you there's Kiefer Moore. He's got no chance. But Lukaku, Belgium.
Yeah, Lukaku. Huge game. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah.
Golden boot decider, actually, because if Ronaldo knocks Lukaku out, he probably will win golden boot. I think the golden boot's probably going to be Ronaldo or Lukaku, really. Immobile, maybe. Matthew Firth, yes. But realistically, you've got to go. I think the golden boot winner will come from a team that makes it to the quarterfinals or the semi-finals. So probably Lukaku or Ronaldo for me that will decide that.
Yeah.
What do people think in the second half? Sorry, Jordan, go on.
No, as I say, that's a big game. That could have been the final, couldn't it? Those two playing each other. So yeah, no. Looking forward to that tomorrow. Who are you watching that with?
Myself.
Good.
Yeah. I think, there's a reason for that. I think there's a sponsor or something like that. So
okay.
You can never get guests on when there's a sponsor, unfortunately. The French will win it all, says Varying. Well, I think they've got a very easy game against Switzerland, and the French just seem to be able to just it's a bit like the World Cup a couple of years ago. They're just feeling their way into the tournament, and that's always dangerous with France.
Yeah.
Timo Werner for golden boot. I'd put my mortgage on Kiefer Moore ahead of him. To be fair.
Yeah, there's no chance. So you look at that French team, you think they've got another gear or two to go up, don't you? You just feel like they're in like sort of second gear. They will get it going.
Matthew says that the Azzurri are going to secure their second Euros. I'm looking forward to watching Italy tonight, 8 o'clock. Watch along on here for that against Austria. Very excited to watch Italy. I think they are the most exciting team of the tournament so far. So I'm interested to see if they can keep that consistency going, which I think they will. I think the way Mancini sets them up and the amount of competition they've got in that team, I'm very interested to see what his starting lineup's going to be, actually, because obviously he brought Verratti in for the Welsh game, played their reserves, didn't they? So will he go with Barella, Locatelli, and Jorginho, or will Verratti come in? And if he comes in, who does he come in for? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I was reading they're on like a 20 or 21 game unbeaten run, are they, the Italians, since he's come in there, Mancini? Surprising that not as many people were talking about them as being potential winners before the tournament.
Denmark is all the things we expected from Turkey. Yeah, see, I get Denmark and Turkey mixed up. It's like Czech Republic and Austria for me. There's no logic to it, but I just do.
Don't backpedal, though. You definitely back Turkey for the semi-finals.
Riley Boyd says, remember when Jordan said man like Kiefer Moore would win the Golden Boot? Absolute banter. Yeah. He said a lot of things about Wales.
Wait. I didn't say he was going to win the Golden Boot. I said, don't be surprised as an outside bet if he won the Golden Boot. I also said he'd score more
Don't
goals
be
than Harry
surprised.
Kane.
I think
and that's
most people
proven
would have a
wrong.
heart attack from surprise if Kiefer Moore won the Golden Boot.
It's more chance of winning than Harry Kane.
How many goals? He's only got one goal.
Well, listen, it's one more than Harry Kane.
Well, he might score more goals than Harry Kane, but to be honest with you, yeah, you know, I don't think he will, but we'll see. Then again, you never know with England. I'm not going to get too arrogant about England. It's 40 games unbeaten for Italy, says Anarchy. It's a lot, isn't it?
I don't know. Someone else just said 30, so somewhere.
Wijnaldum for Golden Boots, says FPL Light. The thing is, you've got to be very careful, and this game could go this way as well. You've got to be very careful in this, because if you're not on it, and I'd warn Denmark, 1-0 is never secure, and 1-1 becomes extra time, becomes penalties, and you're out. So you've got to game manage the 90 minutes, and you know, Italy tonight, Austria, you know, you've got to get the goals and get through the game. You don't want these underdogs to be getting confidence towards the end of 90 minutes, then extra time, and that's when Austria could knock Italy out. Austria could knock Italy out anyway, but I think penalties, you know, could be the way through. Probably the Welsh game plan now. You'd take penalties, wouldn't you?
I'd definitely take penalties, yeah. We've got to do what we can in the second half. I think first 10, 15 minutes, don't panic, grow back into the game, get hold of it. We'll get one. And then, like I said, Kiefer Moore, then he'll get the winner.
Got to come out second half, the Welsh, and perform like they did at the start of the first half. Can they do it, though? Have Denmark now taken control of the game in a way that Wales just can't get back into it? It did look like a tactical shift. It looked like the match swayed towards Denmark because their tactics were working better. I think he's got to send them out in a different way. Denmark would probably play the Dutch, I think, in the next round. If my memory serves me right, I think that's the way the tournament will shape up, but not 100% sure. But I think the Netherlands against Czech Republic plays the winner of this game.
That's correct.
Italy play the winner of Belgium Portugal. What a game that's going to be! I mean, what a tough run for Belgium and Portugal. Whoever wins will get Italy. If you beat Italy, you're going to get France, and if you beat them, you're probably going to get, I don't know, maybe the Netherlands or Germany. So very hard for Belgium or Portugal to win. Doesn't mean they can't, but when you're playing that quality opposition from the first knockout round, it's difficult. You know, it is difficult. Players are coming out onto the pitch here. Doesn't look like there's any changes.
Come on, Wales. Come on.
Somebody just said they might play England in the final. The only way Portugal or Belgium will play England in the final is if they get to the final.
Come on,
make sure you subscribe, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner, we're getting closer to 340k. 440k. I don't know why I keep saying 340k. 440k. We're about 200 away. Bottom right-hand corner to subscribe. Get involved. Thanks, everyone. Can Wales do it? Jordan, quick prediction.
Yes, 2-1. We're going to grow back into this game. Bale and Kiefer Moore are going to step up.
No, it'll be 2-0 and Wales are going to go out. I'm going to stick with what I said at the start.
Oh, you're horrible, Mark. You're a horrible person.
If England gets to the final, the Sun... Oh, no, I'm not reading that out. I only watched this match because of you two. Thanks, Fibu. Thank you. And 30 games without losing is Italy.
30 games, yeah.
Luke, I do think England will lose, yeah. I think he'll play a back five with two holding midfielders. And if he does, part of me hopes we do lose because I can't be arsed with this boring shit anymore. I'll be absolutely furious. I don't hate the Welsh, Dino. I just like Denmark and I thought they would win. Simple as that. I don't really support any national team apart from England and Italy. So I take it on a game-by-game basis. Paul says 1-1 and then Wales will win on penalties.
Ooh, I'll take that.
I tell you what, I've got a funny feeling that... I mean, I do think Denmark will win 2-0, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did go to penalties because you've got the Wales number 2 against... Sorry, you've got the Leicester number 2 against the Leicester number 1.
Yeah, no, I think extra time, it could happen. It could happen. But we've definitely got the quality to win this game in 90 minutes, Mark. They've just got to turn up.
Well, Dan James is on the right-hand side at the moment and Bale's on the left, so they've swapped the wingers.
Yeah, they've swapped.
Imagine if Lewandowski went to Germany. Yeah, imagine if he could do transfers in the international scene. Because Lewandowski for Germany would just would be complete, wouldn't it? We're on 46 minutes and we're just about to hit 46 minutes and 15 seconds. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 46 minutes and 22 seconds. But it's there for the Welsh. They can, it's not over. It's 1-0. 1-0's never over. Second half FC. Dan James can tell him what Ollie says. It might work.
Oh, I would love it if we get back into this game. Oh, come on.
Well, you're out if you don't. At least Love Island's starting on Monday.
Yeah. 3 days before England. We'll wait for you at the airport. Oh, wait. All your games are at home. You have to travel.
Yeah, at least you've done a bit of travelling, the Welsh.
How didn't Wales get a game in the Millennium Stadium? Like, how has that not happened? That's ridiculous.
Well, then, because it's not one being used, is it?
Yeah, I know, but that's a fantastic stadium. Let's share it around. Wembley hog all the games. And we set a base in Baku.
You know what Wales could have done with that home advantage, actually?
Hey, every little helps. That's ref.
No, ref's not giving it. I thought he was going to give it.
Ref.
Wales are starting off exactly how they should do, though. The press is on. Braithwaite keeps it on, though. He's on. He's going to run at him. He's into the box. Lovely running. The Barcelona vibes. And the cross was good. And it's 2. What have Wales done?
No, he hasn't.
Who's the
really? What has happened there? What?
I tell you what, he's a Welsh defender and his name should be Jones. What is he doing there? What has he done? Oh, gutted. Right at the start of the second half. Scooby-Doo 2. Wales 0. I feel for you, Jordan.
Oh, let me just watch this back. What has happened there? It looks like you just literally passed it to him.
Bale's furious about the free kick at the other end, which it was.
Definitely a foul. It was definitely a foul. It's gone through the back of him.
Yeah, it was a foul. I wonder if VAR might overrule him from that, but he's onside.
He is onside. Good.
It was a foul, but they're not. I don't think they're going to go back for the foul because the ref saw it. Lovely run. Lovely play by Braithwaite. And what's he doing, the defender there? Is that the sub? Is that Nico Williams who's come on? What a prat. What is he doing? He's got an assist. Lovely finish, but the young lad, I feel sorry for the young lad. Yeah, it is Williams. He's messed that up big time. Oh, you got to feel for him there. You've got to feel for him there. Awful clearance as Freddie Francis.
Who's this Klinsmann-looking mofo celebrating running at the touchline? Just give us a yard.
VAR check is over and it is 2-0. Well, it was a foul, but he played it on. The ref saw it, didn't give it, so it won't get overruled by VAR because it's not clear and obvious.
We are right up against it now. Absolutely right up against it.
Oh, they're going to have to... They're going to need a dragon now. They're going to need 2. You better get on the phone to Daenerys.
I am not sitting here for another 40 minutes and putting up with you like this. All right.
You need some Game of Thrones vibes now. Where's them dragons?
Come on, the Welsh. Come on. Come on. Plenty of time, Mark. There's plenty of time.
No, I hope you do get the next goal. I was right with the goldometer, though. But I hope you do get the next goal because I feel for the young lad. I don't like to see mistakes like that. It's Shaun the Sheep. Will Jordan walk out on Goldbridge? Place your bets yourself again. I could probably make him walk out, but I'm not going to be that.
No. You can't. You're not going to break me. I'm here.
Good play by Braithwaite, though. It was good play, but it was a foul. It was a foul. But you're never going to go back for it because the ref saw it. He should have given a foul. But the defender should clear it as well. They're off again down the right-hand side. I think Denmark are just better. What a ball that is. They're just better at the moment. It's the system. Your coach has got to deal with the system and he hasn't. Oh, my life. Oh, even my score prediction of 2-0 is looking fragile here. Surprised by the Welsh. It's like watching Scotland playing red.
10 men behind the ball. Just go at them. Close them down.
Thanks for the super chat, Alpha Gaming. I've got a few coming in, actually. See you later, Wales, says Just Call Me Viva. And Denmark's best weapon is counter-attack. Rest in peace, Wales, says Ziggy Johnson. Well, I don't think they've been counter-attacking for about half an hour, really. I think Wales have... Dan James giving the ball away there. Don't worry, Jordan. England will be out on Tuesday, says Luke, MEFC. Yeah, but I don't think the Welsh really want that small-minded mentality, do you? Leave that with the Scottish. Taking solace in the fact that England get knocked out. I think Wales have let themselves down a bit.
Yeah, we have. But there's still time to make a difference. The clock is in our favour. Next goal.
2-0 is a very dangerous scoreline. I've always said that. You get the next goal and momentum's there. I always hated 2-0 as a coach and a player.
Yeah.
Especially when there's a good 40 minutes to go. You think you're home and hosed, but momentum can change very, very quickly. We're 200 subscribers away from 440,000, so please subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Scotland, to me, are like the national Arsenal. Yeah.
Come on.
Which is good because apparently their best player plays for both. Here we go. Cross comes in. Go! Oh, it's Bale again. He's got to score that. He's got to score that.
He took it off Kiefer Moore's head.
I was just going to say, he took it off Kiefer Moore's head. Lovely play by the fullback who made the mistake. Watch this back. No. Yes. Oh, it was Kiefer Moore behind him.
Yeah.
What a prat. What a prat.
They just showed that Kiefer Moore incident. It's definitely a foul. And that ball looks like it's gone out of play. So look at that.
Nah.
All right. I'm just clutching. I'm clutching, mate. Jeez.
It was a foul in the build-up, I'll give you that. But that should be 2-1. That should be 2-1. But Bale, that's. I think the bloody TV cameras have done Bale a service there because they went back to show the foul. They should have been showing that bloody cross again. It's right on Kiefer Moore's head if he doesn't edit himself.
Yeah, definitely.
That's three big misses I've seen in 3 games from Bale. Oh, 2v2. Have a look. What are you going to do? Oh, who crossed that? Was that Ramsey?
What a terrible ball. Fucking bit of composure. You're on 400 grand a week. This should have done better there. This is better though. We're
plenty of time. 35 minutes. Oh, Delaney's down injured now. He's tired.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's fucking running the clock down. Get up.
They don't know what to do here, the Welsh.
I know he looks confused.
You're doing very interesting. Kiefer Moore had been doing that header and not him. Not Bale. Oh. Do you really like it? Do you really like it? Are you DJing tonight, Jordan?
Yeah.
What sort of stuff do you play? Take that?
Straight after this shower of shit. I play everything. Today I'm playing house mainly.
Could you give a shout? We know you want to laugh really hard. I don't. I'm fine. Rahul. Hey, Mark, could you give a shout out to my mate, Lil Joe, who's been dumped? There's plenty more fish in the sea, Joe, but don't go back to Big Bertha. Well, I was going to say, Douglas, is his nickname because he's little? I don't know. Lil Joe. At least all the Welsh can go. No, not reading that. I thought it was going to be a nice message, and then I saw the word sheep. I thought, no, we don't need any of that stuff going on. 2-0 was my prediction. What was yours, Jordan? 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 Wales. There.
Well, you've got to stick up for your. You've got to go. You've got to back your team. Thing is, I probably won't predict England win on Tuesday. We'll see. Welsh need to up it now. Denmark are game managing this, like you say. They're just slowing the game down, taking their time. I wonder if Poulsen will be back fit for the next round. Don't know if anyone knows what the issue is with Poulsen. Will he be back for the next round? You could get Ian Rush on. He's at the ground. I saw him in the stand.
Come on, get hold of it.
Do 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 do. Mission Impossible. Do 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 do. It is Mission Impossible, I think, at the moment, or is it Mission Possible? We'll find out.
Next goal's the winner. Next goal, the winner. Come on. If we can get one, we'll get two, and then it's just game on then. So come on, boys. Plenty of time.
Silence of the Lambs.
Hey, Mark, you really are a bad fella. I am in absolute agony over you. I've got to sit here and listen to you doing theme songs.
I read it on the chat. I thought it was quite good. Next goal's key. Next goal's key for more. Bale whips the cross. It's a good cross. Moore. He was nearly on it. Dan James. Oh, blocked. Tell you what, it'd been interesting if that had been not blocked. Christensen caught it well.
Come on, Dan James.
No, it was going well wide. It looked like a good hit. It was going well wide. I don't know why he's
going on. Terrible. He's gone up the stadium.
I think Dan James went, ooh, because he knew it was going miles wide and he thought, oh, the block saved me, making it look like it might have gone in. It was masses wide. Absolutely well wide.
Yeah. Terrible.
The Great Danes are rounding up the Welsh sheep at the moment. That's a good one. Who has the better squad, Wales or Scotland? Says S. Russell. I think it's Wales, actually. Mason
Reed is
that one. Harry Wilson for Joe Morrell. That's a defender off, isn't it? Got to go for it.
I'll take that, yeah. Harry Wilson, a set piece in and around the box. Dangerous.
Yeah, you got to go for it. Now is the time. Now is the time. Denmark making a couple of subs themselves. Who's coming on? Delaney's off. I think he's got a bit of an injury, actually. Delaney is off. And Jensen is on. Is he one of the ones who plays for Brentford? Don't know. Wales have only got Bale, says Cuffham.
Well, he haven't. He hasn't been available today, has he?
No.
Missing.
Damsgaard's coming off as well.
He's a good player.
Brave to do that with half an hour to go. If the game shifts, it's a bit like when England took Bobby Charlton off in the World Cup in 1970. They were winning 2-0 against Germany. Ended up going to extra time and they got knocked out. I wasn't alive then. I just remember being told that story a lot. Bale's on the golf course mentally. Oh, here we go. Denmark again. He's going to hit this. Oh, no. Braithwaite. Defence of Wales just looks a little bit all over the shop. Oh, he's done well there. He's not given the foul. I think he was trying to level things up. Deflection straight at Ward. Jordan's 2-1 prediction is still intact, but it's going to be the wrong way, says the bad elf. Here we go. Nice ball out to Dan James. Oh, no. They've read it. read it. Leon says, what's Wales' biggest weakness at the moment?
Everything.
Bale.
That's better. Who's coming around the side then for him?
Yeah, I think a bit of possession for Wales isn't a bad idea. Just keep the ball for a bit.
Dan James doing Dan James things. Can't beat the first man.
No.
Come on, big throat. Oh, let's let it drop.
Cleared away. Lloyd says, Mark, if you were a cop in a big budget movie, which 2 Euro 2020 managers would you bring in along in your final showdown with the bad guys? What?
What?
That doesn't even make sense. I don't even feel motivated to answer that. I'm just going to say Mancini and. There's not really many international managers I like. Oh, Xavi Allen shoots it over the bar. Long way out. He caught it well, but it was never on target, was it? Let's be honest.
No.
Hancock's resigned, apparently. I don't know whether that's true.
Yeah, I've seen a few people in that.
I can't see anything anywhere whether that's true.
Nah, neither could I. Yeah, he's gone. Kay Burley.
Hey, Burley.
Yeah, Kay Burley's just tweeted it.
There you go. Yeah. It's always a funny one, isn't it? Not in it. Well, some people find it funny. I think it's always funny that, I'm not saying he was good at his job as well, but if you're an MP, private life, you do something and you're gone, and you might be good at your job, you might be bad at your job, but if you do something like that, it's Sky Sports News. Well, it's not Sky Sports. Jim White, Matt Hancock gone, caught with his trousers down, and he's out. He's resigned.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he wasn't caught with his trousers down, although I suspect the trousers were down at some point in the misdemeanor.
I'll tell you something now. We're having our pants pulled down against Denmark.
Yeah, 25 minutes to go. It's the hypocrisy, says Nate. Exactly. It's not about the affair, it's the hypocrisy, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Hancock to Spurs. He'll probably get a phone call.
Hancock to Spurs.
At least he can pull, Spurs need some players. Goal! Bloody hell, nearly.
Oh.
Ward had me worried there. The way he moved, I thought he'd been beat. Sort of like a cross shot.
I was waiting for the net to ripple.
And I think it was a cross. Oh, God, it's not far off at all. Bloody hell. Shaved the post. Manscaped. Roberts is warming up. Leeds player, isn't he? He's not
Leeds striker. Yeah. Listen, it's now or never. So, yeah, we've got to do what we can.
Think about a dance now. It's now or never. Get a bit of Tom Jones pumped in. That would have been a good goal, but I think it was a cross. I don't think he meant it.
Open up. Look at that. Look at the space on that far side.
Hancock. I think he's got a very inappropriate name. He can pull two women, but he's got a name like Hancock. Handcock. Good run here. Ooh,
One.
good shot. Xavi Allen. They're pushing Wales here. I think if they can get one goal, then the Welsh, the Red Tide, will go for it properly. They need to get that first goal.
Yeah, I agree, Mark. If we get one, we'll get two. Just getting that first one's the hardest part. But I don't know, we definitely seem to have more of the ball since they've scored the second goal.
I think Denmark are letting you have it. Hit you on the break. Who's going to win the Euros? I'm not going to change my mind. I'm still going to go with France. I think they're growing into the tournament. Good cross by Bale, headed away. Denmark just smashing it up front. There's nobody up front for Denmark at the moment. Just about to hit 67 minutes. We are 66 and 56, 57, 58, 59, 67 minutes. So 23 minutes of normal time left here. Goldometer. I'm going to try and say Wales 60%. But
Nice
I've done it
ball.
once before in this game.
Go on.
It's a good cross. Kiefer Moore didn't gamble. Why has he not gambled on that? Again, Kiefer Moore's just stuck on his heels a lot here.
Oh, that wasn't good.
Højbjerg's gone down here.
Yeah,
Ben Davies has hurt himself. I think it might just be a leg connection. I don't think there's anything sinister in it. Ben Davies is holding his ankle unless he's faking it because he knows he's in trouble. Nah, he's all right. Yeah, there's nothing in that. Nothing in that. There'll be no cards or anything.
Yeah, completely accidental.
Just
painful
coming together. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be doing Italy at 8 o'clock. 7:30 start as normal. Italy against Austria. Looking forward to that. Bit of Saturday night football. I said a boom, boom. Let me hear you say Wales. Wales, says Cat Kitty.
Great. I was just commented saying Hancock's resigned just in time for Love Island.
Yeah, they still haven't got it on breaking news on the BBC. Oh, yeah, we have now. Yeah. He's had a good run. Let's be honest, if he wasn't the health secretary, he'd never have pulled her anyway, would he? He's boxing above his weight there. Dahlberg's coming off as well. They're making the subs here, Denmark. Confidence in their squad. You know, Ollie would never do this at 2-0 up. Big game like this.
No,
shows the ability to trust your squad. The Denmark manager's definitely done that. Like I said, he's took off some good players that if this went to extra time, we're not looking at extra time at the moment. We're looking at exit time for Wales, not extra time, Jordan. Have you given up yet?
At the moment, 70 minutes. No, not giving up. Listen, we never give up.
Rick Astley over there, never going to give you up.
Never going to give up. Yep. We just got to get that first goal.
Nice ball. And they do pass the road. The thing is, again, I did say this before the game, they're just a better team. Technically, they're better. They move the ball around so well, Denmark. They play like a modern team, like an Italy, like a Chelsea, like a Man City. They do move the ball around. They're very technical.
Yeah, they do. They do play good football. They do.
His Braithwaite, good tackle though.
It's hard for me as a Welshman looking at this generation of Welsh players, and I have to finally accept that certain players that we've relied on over the years are just not those players anymore.
Anything coming through?
No. Not to that standard. Not to that standard.
Oh, Dan James is only in his early 20s.
I know, but what has he shown today? Yeah, it's on these games we want him to step up, and it just hasn't been there.
Well, this sort of game is exactly why Dan James is not a Manchester United player, because in certain games, I think in this tournament, he's done very, very well. Against the technical, well-organised side, they're not going to give him the space. And, that's the problem. I think I've always said Dan James is a limited player. A limited player is not a crap player. It just means that they're not going to work in certain scenarios, and he doesn't work in a situation like this.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's definitely got a ceiling, hasn't he? I do feel like he needs to go and play first team football, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Denmark just knocking the ball around in midfield. Wales players nowhere near him. They look totally comfortable, no threat whatsoever. I think the only good thing, about if we do any United watch-alongs, that if we do go behind, at least we'll both be feeling the pain at the same time. What's not nice is my country losing and you're sat there looking smugger than ever. That's not nice.
I'm not smug. I'm just thinking about the Italy game and the quick tea I'm going to have in between, and looking forward to some Saturday night football. I've enjoyed this game. Oh, sorry, it's just gone off now. 1 minute. This is what happens when people are walking through my TV room. They knock the bloody wire, and then it knocks the TV out. Now I can't enjoy it. There we go. Back on again.
You're not missing anything. Don't worry. Ball into the box, Denmark.
I'll be very happy if I get the score prediction right, though, because it just shows my genius again.
Makes up for all the near misses you've had since the tournaments began, Mark.
I've had a lot. I've predicted a lot. If people want to go back through the watch-alongs, I've actually, it's very hard to predict an exact score, and I've actually predicted quite a lot.
Do you know what I'd say to you? I watched the review of the group stages and which fixtures you got right on, what teams you're going through, and I was actually surprised at how many you got right and finishing in the right positions in the league.
Is this the Turkey one? That's the one.
Come on, let's hit him on the break now. Let's hit him on the break.
3v3.
Sonic, Bale.
Is it going to stay in? Yeah, that'll do. Bale's got it.
Got to flood the box now. See, Bale here would beat the man. Can't beat him.
Oh. I felt he needed to put that cross in a bit earlier. And like you say, the old Bale, I think he thought he was going to beat him and, have more time. But
yeah.
Here's Javi Allen. Interesting ball. No. Is Dan James still on?
Yeah.
I don't know whether he is. I can't see. Oh, yeah, there he is.
He is. He's there. But on the picture, he swapped sides.
Pack the bags, Wales, says Advath.
Advath, I like you, mate. I like you. There's no need for comments like that.
But maybe he's doing it in a nice way, like, get your bags packed quick, get out, move on. Become a Love Island fan. For Wales fans, Love Island, Monday. You've only got a day of something where you can't feel part of something. You can still watch the Euros as well. Scottish people are watching it. Bitter, hoping that Wales and England go out. Actually, Scottish people probably want Wales to do quite well, to be fair. They'll be there on Tuesday night. In fact, you know what? My mate messaged me. He's Irish, and he was like, I really like that German away kit, the black one. And he was telling me the price of it. And I was like, you know what? I can't buy that. I can't order it before. And I can't really order it after. So I can't really get it. But I do like that German black kit. He's getting it. He was like, are you going to get one? I was like, I can't really get it when we're playing they're playing England on Tuesday. Boom, 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 boom. I think Germany will beat England. You say yes, I know. Say no. I mean, look, I'll be pleasantly surprised if we win. I thought Colombia would beat us on penalties and we won. So it can happen, but I just think Southgate will pick a very defensive side because he's a prat. No Englishman would ever wear a German top, says English AC. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. I've had German tops in the past. I don't get involved in old battles and things like that. We live in a new, diverse world now. I know a lot of Germans who are nice people. So, if it's a nice top, I'll wear it. I ain't bothered. I'm not sure my granddad would have liked me wearing it, but oh well.
Which team is it got the black dot badge on it?
Yeah, it's all black.
Yeah, yeah, I know them.
But the arms, it's got like the German colours there. Hancock for Spurs manager. Yeah, we've done that one. Good one, Nicky. Would I have England? Mark Hughes as England manager? Well, he's Welsh, Freddie. He's been Wales manager, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. He has.
I don't think Mark Hughes is a particularly good manager. He's all right, but I don't think he's that level.
Didn't get us to a tournament. Yeah.
Subs are going on at the moment. Wales would lose to a retired Sunday League team. Hey, come on, put some respect on Wales' names. They could have won today. I never felt, although I predicted 2-0, I did say I never felt that it would be a domination. I just felt Denmark were a bit better than Wales, and I think that's what's happened. But I wouldn't have been shocked if Wales had won it. I just didn't think they would.
Time is really started to tick down.
Yeah.
And the big man up top, Kiefer Moore's been taken off. He looked like he was running on fumes, to be honest.
Is that Brooks? Yeah.
Yeah.
For Dan James.
It's the last roll of the dice now, Mark. It's now or never.
I mean, that's the question. Is Brooks better than James anyway?
Definitely. Yeah.
But you always pick James, don't you?
Oh, yeah, he always starts for some reason. But I would Brooks. I like Brooke. We were linked with him at United for a while, wasn't we?
Yeah, every bloody tweet I did last year was always you getting Brooks. It was like a running joke on Twitter. I just got people replying about Brooks all the time. If you know, you know. Punish says Jordan did say that he would be top goal scorer. Kiefer Moore. Well, that's just Welsh pride, that is.
You're horrible. You're all horrible to me. Listen, you got to take it. I give it. I'm happy to take it. No problem.
All right. He likes it both ways, Jordan, there. You heard it here first. Sky Sports, breaking news. Jim White, Jordan likes it both ways. He'll give it and take it. The Danes are a boring team, but useful, says Based. Well, I think if you don't like watching Denmark, you could call them a boring team. Here we go. Bit of a chance for Wales. Cross comes in. Oh, just doesn't drop. Yeah, I think if you don't like Denmark or appreciate them, you could say they're a bit of a boring team. But I think they've at 2-0, it's job done. They haven't got to go and. I think up until 2-0, they were playing very good football. I think now they're just like, well, we don't need to. Oh, he's going on his own here. What they do? Oh, he's going to get booked for that. Silly tackle by David Brooks. Should have get a booking, and he will. From behind, like you, Jordan. He can give it both ways. While Wales are going home, Verratti starts for Italy, Mark, says Vignesh Ram. Yeah, I'll bring you the team news for that in a moment. I didn't know the team news was out, but there we go. I'm not surprised Italy starts.
That's not good.
Italy, the Azzurri. A Wembley game as well. Looking forward to that. I don't know where this Italy team has been leaked from because it's not on the national side. Good free kick position here. Apparently Locatelli might have been benched. I'm not sure. It'd be really weird if that's the case. Yeah, he has. He's benched Locatelli. Bloody hell.
Bloody hell, that's been one of the players of the tournament so far.
Donnarumma, De Lorenzo, Bonucci, Acerbi, Spinazzola, Barella, Jorginho, Verratti, Berardi, Immobile, and Insigne. That is unbelievable. That is mad.
Going into the last 10 minutes. Just muster something, guys. Come on. It's ballsy from Mancini, that is. Just looking at that team.
Yeah, it is. He's done well as well. The thing is, Locatelli's done absolutely fantastic. But anyway, we've still got 10 minutes to go for Wales here. Yeah. I must admit, from the first goal, they've looked beaten, which I found quite weird, but there's still time. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good. Denmark on the attack.
3 of them tried fouling him there. None of them could bring him down.
They've lost their heads a little bit, haven't they? Wales. Frustration. Oh, front post. You get a corner for that as well. A lot of frustration out there from the Welsh at the moment.
Why are people in the comments telling me to pack my bags? I'm home already, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I'm home. It's the boys not coming home.
Will they get will they be all at the airport, the Welsh, for this?
What, cheering them back?
Yeah.
For what?
They got out the groups. That's an achievement, isn't it?
A parade because they got out the groups.
Scotland would. Scotland did it for a bloody 0-0 draw at Wembley. They've got a DVD coming out. It's #1 in Scotland. Scooby-Doo, the day we went to Scotland and got our country back. 0-0. Back on the map. I don't know. I suppose Wales did get to the semis, so you've got a bit more pride in your shirts.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got all this to come on Tuesday. I know. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. That's true. Well, do you think you will? Do you think you'll qualify for the World Cup? Will Bale be part of that? It's only 18 months.
Yeah, I think so.
I suppose that's the fortunate thing, really. It's not the end for Wales, is it? Because 18 months is not very long. And, as we know, Xavi Allen's 31. Oh, Bale there.
Well,
they've done a lot of this, haven't they? Fouls, silly fouls, petulance.
Yeah.
A lot of silly fouls from Wales. They've lost their heads. It wasn't part of the game plan to go 1-0 down. I think they've never dealt with that. From that first goal, they've just not dealt with it.
Some of these comments, I'm glad people are actually feeling my pain. They're feeling my pain. It takes a big man to sit on your 70 minutes being 1-0 down or 2-0 down with you.
What do you think will happen with the manager? Would you keep him on?
No. I think he's done a good job in difficult circumstances, but he's not ready for this level. Not at all.
No, I think you should get 2 words. Not Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs might come back. I would get Daenerys Targaryen because she's got 3 dragons. That's what you need. You need some fire-breathing dragons. I don't know what they've been today, Wales, but for 15 minutes, they were breathing fire. And then for the next 75, I'll tell you what, they'd have failed a breath test. They've been like breathing alcohol, pissed. A bunch of prats. Very disappointed by Wales, and I'm not Welsh.
Yeah, I know. It has been disappointing. Really disappointing.
Good save, Ward. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, he's at wide. Whoa. Well, my score prediction's intact. Should have been 3. It should have been 3 there.
Yeah, it really should have been let off lightly. Braithwaite's had a good game, haven't he?
Who? Yeah. I like that Braithwaite. Plays for Barcelona. But yeah, I think I just don't know what it is with Wales today. Quite surprised. They've started off well. I'd be angry with them if I was the coach. I'd say, look, you started that game off 15 minutes. You look really, really good. And then you've just bottled it. What's going on?
Yeah.
silly free kicks, silly free kicks, poor clearances. Oh, what's going on? Like,
yeah, pot shotting from distance, no real build at play, not finding the final ball. You just want your big players to turn up on these days, and it just hasn't happened.
You did get a bit ahead of yourself. Whenever you want to apologise, you can.
I will have that conversation with you after Tuesday.
Thought you might. But it's been a good run for Wales. Did I predict you'd get out of the group? I don't think I did. No, I did. I put you third. I think I put you third, actually.
Third, but it might not be enough to get out of the group because you didn't think you'd get enough.
Well, you didn't finish third. You blasted Turkey, who were, let's be honest, were shite. And, it's a testament to Wales that you actually are disappointed to go out in the knockout, because some would say that's punching for Wales. Getting out of the group is a good thing. And Denmark have got a more tradition than you of being a big side or a good side. Denmark have won the tournament.
Yeah, I just looking at that starting 11 today. Like I said, I'm surprised that we didn't pick them to be dark horses before. There's
I think it'd be, but I think you know what, the resurrection of Denmark was that they had to blast Russia, and they did. And if you'd got Finland, which I think you were talking about before, you'd have had a much better chance against Finland. You'd have had a much better chance against Russia.
Yeah, I know. This was the toughest draw this side of the group we could have had.
Oh, here we go. This could be 3. My score prediction could be out the window. Oh, if he doesn't score that, he has 3-0. That's a bit harsh. Or is it harsh? They've been poor, Wales, second half. Heads down, stupid fouls all over the place. 3-0.
Tough to watch. Really tough to watch.
I said at the start as well, I hope no one clips that.
Being absolutely put to the sword.
This will never be 3-0. I said it would never be a 3-0 game. It will be close.
Yeah.
I hope Germany don't do this to us on Tuesday. If Germany did this to us on Tuesday, it's humiliating. At least you've got your DJing to do. Put a bit of ABBA on tonight. Forget your house music. Put a bit of ABBA on. The winner takes it all. Make you feel better. Trust me. Or Queen. The show must go on.
This is going to be the longest last couple of minutes ever.
I'm surprised they've lost 3-0. If Wales had won it, I'd have said, what a good result. But I knew Denmark were a good team. But I just think that Wales have just not turned up. First 15 minutes, they were there.
Haven't turned up at all, Mark. Really, really disappointed. And I'm getting absolute pelters on Twitter.
Oh. Silence of the lambs. Lambs to the slaughter. Yeah. Well, if Wales are famous for sheep, and there are a lot of sheep that live in Wales, you haven't even been sheep today, Jordan. You have been like lambs to the slaughter.
That's another foul. Who's that?
Red.
Wilson.
Oh, I don't think the ref's been that good today. Gareth Bale saying you're having a laugh. I don't know what. It's a straight red. So, but to be honest, if we've got to see it back, because there has been a lot of petulant fouls, which I just don't get for a long time. Yeah. I feel sorry for Wilson, but
straight red. Nah. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Nah, it's not a red. That
was that straight red.
It's a petulant yellow. There's not a red. I mean, that's never a red. Yellow at most, says X. That's never a red. I don't think it'll get overturned, but if that's a red, the game's gone.
There's
never
no
a red.
That's a red. It's pathetic. Don't show the Danish fans swinging scarves. Tad bit enough as it is. 5 minutes.
The red's going to stand. The red's going to stand, which is a bit stupid. Yeah, Dean Turner says, Jordan, just switch off Twitter tonight and enjoy your DJing. Love Island starts on Monday.
I am. We'll start again Monday with Twitter.
Tuesday, England are playing, you know. You shouldn't be getting a red card for that. Tripping, it's petulant, but you're tripping somebody up. Red cards are for reckless and dangerous tackles. Tripping somebody up is petulant. It's not a goal scoring opportunity, is it?
No, not at all. It was never a red.
Game's gone. As I've said this many a time. It's a shame. It's a bit like the penalty that France got against Portugal. Stupid decision. Game is over anyway. It doesn't matter.
Got to sort out this gig situation. And if he can't come back, we need to get a proper manager with experience. We've got some good young players. I need to rebuild this team because the experienced players are just look like they're done. They're in the mud.
They do. Oh, look at that. Welsh dad and his kid. Football's a cruel sport. Especially in tournament football. I think international football, it's always hard when you lose because it's that finality that it's over.
Bale's give the sarcastic clap and just got himself a yellow. Yeah. Their heads have gone.
They only can blame themselves. But to be fair, when you're on that pitch, you feel disappointed with yourself and there's an excuse to have a go at the ref, you'll do it. But really,
they need to look at themselves.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if you'd played like this for 90 minutes, but the first 15 minutes, you played really well. So there's no excuse. Like, became a bad day at the office, and it didn't become a bad day after the office because Denmark scored. It took them about 12 minutes after the first 15 to score. About 25 minutes they scored the first goal.
Yeah.
Very weird. I think, it could be 4 here. Braithwaite. If that's 4, he's offside. Could have been worse. Very clinical team, Denmark, though. Very clinical. Give them a sniff and they'll hit the net. Jim White.
We're falling apart here. Oh, hey, that's lucky. That's been caused offside. Look at that.
It's only just off.
Yeah, I think his hairline was off, but the rest of it was onside.
They're so clinical, the Danish. And be a good game, Denmark against probably Netherlands. We'll see. But be a good game, that. Next week, is it? Next weekend, I think it is, actually. Is it? Yeah, but next weekend.
I don't know, Mark. I'm not watching football for a while, mate.
You've always got Love Island.
Goal check. Oh, it could be given.
Jim White, breaking news. Wales crashing out of the Euros. VAR check now for Braithwaite. Barcelona, Poundland, Suarez. He's put the Welsh to the sword. Where's Daenerys Targaryen when you need her? Get those dragons going. Could be onside. Oh, if it's 4. The thing is, there's losing and there's losing, isn't there? There's losing and there's humiliation. I mean, 3-0's humiliation, but 4-0. He's off. I can tell he's off. I don't know why they're looking at that. That's off.
Yeah, in this day and age, that looks like it's off.
Unless they got the camera angle wrong. Oh. Pack your bags. Does it really matter? We're just elongating.
It does. It's pride. It's pride. It's pride. Come on. Scrub it off.
He's giving it. It's 4. $4-0. What a start to the knockout stage. $4-0.
Yeah, 4-0. But we need to learn from it and come again. These younger players in the team, hopefully this hurts them and they learn from it going into the World Cup. They've been all over the place. Oh,
embarrassing to speak, Nesh. Couldn't get much worse for Jordan. His arm cannot be offside. That's the point, isn't it? At the top of your arm, I think, is offside. I think it's your shirt sleeve, isn't it? I do think the camera angle didn't do its service, though. We probably get a bit of a slanted camera angle there. Yeah, very happy for Denmark. I think a lot of people are happy for Denmark.
Oh yeah, I'm ecstatic for him. Can't wait. Really happy for him.
Will you support Denmark now?
No, I won't support Denmark. I will support the Manchester United players that are playing in any of the other nation teams.
England then on Tuesday. Maguire and Shaw.
Yeah. Portugal. Bruno. Pog. France.
Yeah. So. Well, it's over. It's full time. And it's full time for Wales. And it's full time for Jordan. I mean, this is to be honest, I feel a bit nervous because this is the annihilation we could get on Tuesday. It's almost like a dress rehearsal. Watching your pain it may be what happens with me on Tuesday, but hopefully not. But look, happy for Denmark, but I've got to say, I don't take any joy in that because I'm not anti-Wales. I just wanted Denmark to win, but I'm disappointed in Wales. I thought Denmark would win, as I said, but I didn't think Wales would play like that. Really disappointing.
Really fell apart, Mark. Really disappointing. They will watch this back and feel like they've let themselves down today, big time, because they have. It's one of those results. I mean, England have had a few over the years. You can go out of a tournament and it can be really disappointing, or you can go out of a tournament and feel like you've humiliated yourself and your country. And for Wales, that will be a real humiliation. It's not, it's hard to lose, but it's even harder to get embarrassed. There's the boys talking to each other. Yeah, the keepers. But do you know what? The one thing I'd say about this is the issue, right, with having an interim manager, because now, there's no ownership, no responsibility. They'll just go, oh well, you're thrown into this. This is the best you could have done. It's a wasted opportunity because of all the circus that's gone on with the manager behind the scenes. They probably should get rid of Giggs, shouldn't they? I know it's not fair to get rid of him if he gets found not guilty, but it's also not fair on Welsh football to be waiting around on one individual. I think well within your rights to say, look, at the end of the day, in the future, maybe our paths will cross, but we can't wait around. We've got a World Cup coming up. If we wait till, I don't think he's in court till next February. There's a lot of games before then. Yeah. No, the decision needs to be made. We need to close that chapter and move on. Unfortunately, I'd love Giggs to have had a run at it, but that's not the circumstances. We need an experienced manager in there that can develop these young players and manage the end of the careers of some of these bigger players that have been with us for the last couple of tournaments. So those decisions need to be made by the Welsh FA, I think. Well, look, I'm back in half an hour for Italy versus Austria. And commiserations to the Welsh. Congratulations to the Danes. No penalties, nowhere near penalties. Absolute annihilation, really. And all right, Mark. All right, we get the message. Out they go. Thanks for coming on, Jordan. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Mark. Thank you. He's loved it. He's loved every minute of it. And make sure you subscribe. We're nearly at 440k. And we'll be back in half an hour with Italy against Austria. Locatelli dropped. Unbelievable. See you in about half hour. Thanks, guys.